I forgot to charge me earbuds up. Well, if I turned it off, I've to... Wait a minute, what's happening here? Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
Why is there no sound? Well, say something.
Hello.
Oh, yeah, I can hear you.
Saying things that you can hear so
Yeah,
that you can check
I can
your
hear you.
sounds.
I
Okay,
can
turn
hear
your
you.
camera. Now turn your camera on, please.
Yeah, I know, yeah. Hold up. Let me just get my sound sorted out first. Give me a fucking
I want to
minute.
make sure you know that your camera's on.
Well, I know it's off. I can
Okay,
see that
now
I'm
I
not
know
on.
that you know.
That's 2
Now
minutes
you
before
know that
you.
I know that you know that I know I'm
Okay.
here.
It's
I'm
2
on,
minutes
I'm on.
before you two
Sometimes-
started arguing. 2 minutes.
Sometimes you don't realize something's wrong on your end, and then you're like, I thought it was on.
I know, I was trying to get my sound sorted out first. Anyway, I'm going making me brew. I'll be a second.
Okay.
Everything that I know. Cause nothing
Someone else has
else
their
to
camera
know.
off. All right, Bollikin.
I feel kind of free. We still the kids we used to be. Ah. No.
Oh, aye, aye, aye. Now the question is, will I be able to hear any sound bites through these?
You hear that?
Nope.
There you go.
Back to no hearing sound bites. How weird is just this headset?
It is weird. They must
Fucking
have
weird,
some
innit?
noise removal thing.
Don't know. Doesn't have anything as far as I know. But for some reason it does.
Something's in the way. Are the earbuds plug-in or Bluetooth?
No Bluetooth.
They're on charge.
They're on charge.
No, I know.
or
I'm just
fucking-
trying to think about the process. That the
I'm
sound
wondering
goes
though. Hold up. Let me try this. Let me just try this.
Read the standing orders. Read them and understand them.
through. What?
There's during COVID, there's a very famous Zoom call,
Okay.
and it's like a county meeting but on Zoom. And
Okay.
this was
It
like
sound bite now.
play a soundbite.
Hold on a second, Chinny.
Did you hear that?
You hear that?
Nope.
So this
What are you
meeting,
in?
this meeting quickly devolves into chaos, basically, because it's the
Yeah.
early days of Zoom, and also like somebody kicks somebody out the last meeting or something, and basically there's a whole video on how chaotic, and there's a ton of like quotes that come out of it, going like, and the woman is Jackie Weaver, basically, is the baddie, but he's like, you've got no authority here, Jackie, and they're taking this meeting so seriously. And I watch this video probably every 2 months. I just think it's the funniest thing. And that's that.
So the only thing you'll have to do, Duke, is give me the
Recording
thumbs
in
up after
progress.
the intro,
Okay, I'll give you a thumbs up on the intro.
and I'll have my earphones charged for next week.
Okay.
I am recording.
That
I
was
heard
the
that
I'm recording
slightly.
sound.
I heard
Okay.
it slightly.
Are we ready, Chinny? Or
Yeah, we're ready. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm ready.
okay. I just had to get the hello. No. Oh God, I hate the way. Oh Jesus. I don't want a split view. Jesus. You two all the computers are like, what if we did this for you? What if we did that for you? Stop doing things for me. I don't want anyone to ever do anything for me. Just let me do it myself. Freaking robots. All right, so we're ready to start.
Yes.
The
ready.
Veteran Gamers podcast is not for children, okay? So if you're listening and you're under the age of 18, turn the show off, you piece of shit.
Let's start the motherfucking show, bitch.
Welcome yo to the Veteran Gamers. Juju, Ginny, other fellas will tell you about every single game that we play this week. News, reviews, and an indie pick. Stu story time and Chinny's game breakers. Here comes Duke with soundbite savior.
Failure! You're behind schedule!
It's the Veteran Gamers.
Take me outside, how about that?
It's the Veteran veteran gamers.
Bitcoin ain't nothing but soybeans on the computer.
Switch that console off before you have to press repeat, yo.
Technically, I'm homeless.
Hello and welcome to episode 843 of the Veteran Gamers Podcast.
Yeah, 843. What's up, people? I'm Duke.
I'm Stu.
And I'm Chinny.
And we are not military veterans, people. We're veterans of the gaming lifestyle, don't you know?
Yeah, you better believe it.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, don't know what else to say about that.
So how's everybody doing?
Well, I think before we start anything, we should do an apology because of
For the people of
Podbean's-
Iran for us bombing them?
Well, there's that, but no, more serious
More importantly,
issue than that.
To be clear, Duke,
Podbean.
we're not bombing them. You are.
yeah, we
nothing
are.
to do with the UK. Yes, yeah, the Podbean fucked up again last week. Nothing to do with us. Don't know what the fuck went on. But
Come on,
the show
Podbean.
was published, which was showing on Podbean, but it wasn't showing anywhere else, and there was a lot of messing around. And I emailed them. And then I tried to upload the show again as 42.5, and then suddenly it appeared, and the other one appeared, and I deleted that one then because that didn't have anything on it. But then it was still showing me nothing on it, so there was a lot of shit.
Crazy
But
times.
it's all fixed now as far as we know.
Thank you
But
for your
we'll see what
patience.
happens.
We
Yeah,
got
we'll
it
see
sorted
what
as
happens
fast as
this
we
week.
could. Yeah.
We did, but it's unfortunately been a bit of a week.
It's
and
basically a
hopefully
tactic to get more like streams,
Probably.
more more
Yeah.
downloads if we just upload every show twice. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it'll work. It'll work.
Podbean's being a right plonker.
They emailed me back and said, because then I thought I don't want them to change anything because obviously it seems to be working now.
Now.
So I'm like, don't change anything. And they eventually emailed back and said, oh, I'm glad it's all working for you again. Yeah,
Eventually.
So I don't know.
They
The
basically did
feed-
nothing and went lovely. It fixed
Yeah, we
itself.
fixed it.
That should be good for now.
The problem seems to be, and I don't know whether it's going to do the same thing again this week. I don't know.
We'll
But
see.
the feed at Podcaster or whatever it is that I've got is HTTPS something, whatever, /, and then it's 035s.podbean.com feed.xlm or XML or something like that.
Oh, that's a
Well-
crazy thing for that.
I know, but the one on the actual is feed.podbean.com. There's 035s there. So I don't know whether it's something to do with that. I don't fucking know. We'll see what
We
happens
don't
this
know,
week.
people. You don't know. We don't know. Nobody knows.
Maybe we
How do you
just have to
expect us
upload it twice every week to get it to actually do its thing. I don't know.
That would
Don't
be
know.
crazy.
So we'll see if it actually works this week.
Yeah.
But someone's
it
fucked
works.
up somewhere. Someone needs to get sacked for that blunder.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, that's
playing
not video games, is it, people?
It's video games adjacent. So.
Adjacent. I like that. Adjacent to video games.
Yeah.
But it's been a
Stuff
good
near the
week.
game.
This, by the way, it's Next Fest again.
Oh,
Yeah. Steam
God.
Next Fest, baby.
It literally seems about 3 seconds since it was last Next Fest.
They do it a lot, yeah. For those who don't
Yeah,
know,
they do.
Next Fest is a thing on Steam where they make a bunch of demos available, and some of them are only available for the duration of this. It's a week-long thing, so it's done tomorrow. So if you haven't had a chance
Yep.
to go look at Next Fest, we're going to be talking about some games from there. I mean, I've been playing some demos. Stu's been playing some demos. I have to assume Chinny's been playing some.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
of course he has. He always joins in. Chili, though, have you at least played the Vampire Crawlers demo?
No, what was I supposed to?
Oh my god!
Yeah, oh my god, oh my god!
Chinny, come on! What the fuck?
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I don't have
Oh.
an opinion about this game. I'm not mad at you for not
I
playing.
was so proud that I
Uh,
remembered to play the play my game. Bitch.
Play my
Yeah,
game.
well, I think we'd all rather forget that.
That's a spoiler.
But yeah, no, Vampire Crawlers is the direct sequel to Vampire Survivors.
Same studio. I
Same
assume.
studio, yeah, next follow-up game.
Yeah.
It's totally addictive, and you haven't played it.
It's all right. We forgive you, Chinny.
Yeah,
As long
we
as you
do.
recognize how horrible you are as a person.
Yeah, this is your rally. This is your thing.
Eh,
How can
Right
you
up your
not?
thing.
Yeah, it is. Right up your schlong.
I put it this way: Super Mario World is one of my
Yeah.
favourite games ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good game. From what I hear.
Okay.
I don't know. I like
Okay.
this.
When they announced and when they released Super Mario World 2, I couldn't give a shit
You were like, whatever.
Really?
I'll get it someday.
because I looked at it and I was like, nah, it's not the same. And the same happened with Mario 64, and then they released Sunshine, and I was like, no, it's not the same. It's not the same thing.
No, same.
Different.
Same.
I don't like the vibe.
So have you
He
looked
doesn't
at
get down
Vampire
for
Crawlers
anything,
then?
all the
Have you
things.
looked
I've
at
just looked at it, and it's not the same.
It's no, it's 100% not the same, but
No.
it is similar.
I'm
It's not
guessing
the
it's
same,
some
but
sort
similar.
of turn-based combat game, deck
Well,
building.
it's a
You don't want to just do
dungeon
the same thing
crawler.
over and over, of course.
It's a dungeon crawler rather than
I
a,
want
you know.
Super Mario World over and over and over again. Okay,
Yeah, just the same thing always, forever. Come on.
Well, that's what you get with Mario Kart, isn't it? Pretty much.
never-ending Super Mario World. All right, that's what I want.
Well, that's not a thing, but Vampire Crawlers is.
It is a thing because they keep making mods for Super Mario World. Have you seen there's a speed run for playing the game backwards?
Many
Okay.
So the
How
whole
the fuck
the
is
whole
it? What is that?
the whole game is backwards. So you run right to left and you do all the levels backwards.
What the hell is going on with that?
Yeah, man, what is that?
Super Mario
Crazy.
World.
Super Mario World, they're nuts. They're out of their
Crazy
minds.
talk, man. It's crazy talk.
Crazy talk.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, I'm looking at this game. I'm sure it's fine and addictive and well made, but I've heard no one talk about it. Therefore, I don't care about it.
Wow.
You just heard
so
Snoop
you,
talk about it.
yeah, you
Sorry,
said
let me
did- did
rephrase
you
that.
just-
I've heard no one I respect talk about it.
Wow.
Oh,
Well, just because the people you respect aren't talking doesn't mean it's not good, though.
Yeah,
does
well,
it?
they are playing the other game,
Fired! Shots fired!
but a lot of people that I respect are playing the other game that you're playing, Stu. The big one. The
Oh,
big-
snap.
Oh,
the
the
big-
big one,
the
the
big
big
one.
one. Yeah,
So,
yeah. The
I know you don't want to
big-
talk
the
about it
big
yet
one.
because for some
big
reason you like
one.
to reserve the best game
I'm,
for.
I'm gonna save the big one till I decide it's time for the big one.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Before someone's ready to bite the big one.
Yeah, they buy the big one, buy my big one.
So
Yeah. So anyway, in other news, due to what's been happening in the Middle East, it's a good job Millie's not coming home in the next week or so because there's no planes
no,
going via Dubai or any of those places.
and
Is that
that's
how
so-
she's getting home?
Well, that's
By
how
plane,
nearly
yeah.
everybody gets there.
by
Okay.
plane. She's got it on by plane. Yeah.
Well, no, I understand the plane, but I didn't know if there was some way to do it. You know, she could go across the Pacific.
Yeah, you can. That's what she's going. As it happens, that's what she's going to do on the way home. But the vast
Oh.
majority of people who go to Southeast Asia, Australia, New Zealand, all that sort of stuff,
Via
have to
Dubai,
stop
isn't it usually?
via Dubai, via Bahrain, via any of those sort of countries where
Mm.
all the planes have currently been grounded. So there's nothing going anywhere, and people are now stranded in Dubai and stranded in places. You know, because we've got halfway through the flights that happened, and then suddenly they can't move on to the
One hell of a
next,
distraction, isn't it? On Trump's, you know, like no one's talking about.
Why distraction from what? What could you possibly be
No one's
referring
talking
to?
about those files anymore.
What files? What are you even talking about? Who knows about files?
Mm.
Yeah,
You're
there's
such
no
a weird guy,
files.
Jimmy. Why are you
Oh,
talking about
Anyway,
files?
I've got
Um,
some positive news. Sorry, have you finished, Stu? Was there something?
No,
else?
there was one other thing I was going to read because there's a new documentary gone up on Netflix called Empty Rooms, I think it's called. Have you heard of this?
No.
all the empty rooms. I have it on my watch
The
list.
Empty Rooms.
All the
So
empty-
it's basically
empty
all the empty rooms. Yeah, that's right. All the empty rooms. And it's basically a documentary about 4 bedrooms where the kids were killed in school shootings.
Oh, that's
Yeesh.
lovely.
So this
Yeah.
guy has gone
Only in
and
America.
taken photo. Now, what's scarier than that is how many there are. Because I didn't even realize this until
Oh,
I was
God. We have
reading
them
up.
like every week.
All
There
the
were-
time.
Guess, Chinny, right? Guess how many school shootings there were in 2025? School and college
2025.
2020 for the whole year, 2025. How many shootings, mass shootings in schools in America?
I think
and
it's going to be
colleges?
more, but I'll say 12.
78.
Fucking hell.
Right. The year before, 83. The
Mhm.
year before that, 82.
Yeah.
And this year to today, there's already been 6.
Wow.
There's already been 6 shootings.
Yeah,
this
because
year
we love
today.
freedom is why, okay? God, what is your problem?
Like,
I mean,
can
if
you
you-
imagine?
You know, what I'd tell those kids that are shooting them up is like, they happen so often, you're not going to get the fame anymore. You might as well just
Well,
like, stop.
This is what this guy's basically saying, and that's the reason he's done this documentary. He said because it's become almost normalized.
Yeah.
You know, it's just a normal thing now that happens, and you just accept it as normal, and that's just
'Cause is
crazy.
it-
I will never accept this as normal. This
No.
is a psychopathic problem that we have as a nation, and our spineless leaders are unwilling to do anything about it, and they suck. So every day I go into that school wondering if it's going to be my last day as a teacher.
Yeah.
I
This
do
is the
feel for
reality
you,
of
man.
being in
After
America.
reading this,
Yeah, it's
because
totally
then I got to thinking in like, are they all different schools? Do you know what I
Yeah,
mean? So if you do it over the 3 or 4 year period, is that like nearly 350 separate schools?
Yes,
You know what I mean?
they're all. I mean, there may be some repeat offenders or whatever. but
Yeah, yeah. But it makes you wonder, doesn't it? That's just crazy. Like
we
if
have we have a national sickness. We have a psychopathic homicidal problem as a nation, and we refuse to deal with it.
Yeah, I mean, if that happened once in this
Really?
country, which it has done, but
Yeah,
very, very
right.
seldom.
Canada
it's
banned
like a
theirs after
huge
the
deal.
fucking shooting at the women's college, and then Australia banned their assault rifles after the Port Arthur massacre. It's almost as though civilized nations look and go, you know what? We should do something about this. But in the United States, we go, fuck those kids. Let them get shot. Who gives a fuck? I'm sorry. I feel very strongly about this.
No, I'm sure you do. As a teacher, you know, I would
well,
not
even
want
if
to
I
be in
weren't a
your
teacher, I
shoes.
would not want
wouldn't.
Dude.
kids to be shot.
You, as somebody who works in a
obviously.
school and cares about children's education, care greatly about children's well-being and the country, the state of the country.
I know, right? What
Why
crazy thing.
are you prioritizing this? This is
Yeah, who would
stupid.
know?
You should be talking
Who
about
would know?
video games.
Yeah,
Um,
exactly. I didn't bring this shit up.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just
wanted to
it was
talk
just
about
a
Iran.
thing, and
Oh, it's okay.
it just
Yeah, it's a powerful way. I mean, look, that's the thing is that like at a certain point, the question becomes, how do we get people to pay attention to this thing that a lot of people don't want to pay attention to? Well, okay, what if we go into their bedrooms?
But then Kay said, "Will that stop those kids who do it doing it? Probably not." You know,
The thing that will stop the kids from doing it is fucking taking away the guns.
Correct.
I know, never happening.
Not with that
Sadly.
attitude.
No, with that attitude.
They,
but,
they said
no.
East Timor would never be free, and they were wrong. So please
From-
miss me with all this. It'll never happen nonsense. That's just not a way to think about anything, in my
from
opinion.
my cold dead hands. That's what he said. wasn't
Okay.
it?
All right. Hey, if you want to make it about that, we could talk about it.
No, we're not. Right. Anyway,
I'd rather
video
go
games.
some other route. Okay, let's talk about some video games.
No,
then.
No.
Video-
I've
Oh,
got some
oh.
positive
Jenny has a
news,
story.
which I
Oh,
said
positive.
at the
Let's.
start.
Oh yeah, sorry. Go on. Yeah, positive.
Putting news first.
Yeah, go on then.
I made a century break in snooker this week.
Oh my fucking god, that's
Yeah.
impressive. Wow.
I mean, Chinny, I know, Stu knows. Maybe some listeners don't know. So why don't you tell them what a century break is?
So basically, in snooker, you make things called breaks, which is a connection of balls potted in
Yeah, continuously
continuously
potting balls.
potting balls.
Sure.
And
good
the
with the
absolute
balls.
the absolute gold gem in snooker is a 147, which is the maximum amount of points you can get in one go. Right?
Ah.
Technically,
Well, unless you get a free ball.
yeah, and technically you could get a 151, but we don't talk about that. Or like a
Yeah,
155,
that's
155.
so
sorry.
unlikely.
But it's
so
no, it's
unlikely.
that's done. We don't talk about that. So on the screen now, this is the other clincher, Stu. I filmed it.
No.
It's on camera.
How about that?
Wow.
So
how
if
about
you look
that?
on the stream now, this is my century break basically. So I've got a tricky break. So basically, making a century, Duke, is kind of like a club. Do you know what I mean? Like making a 20 break, a 30 break is good, right? Very good. If you make 20, 30 breaks, you're a decent player. If you make 40s, 50s, and 60s, you're a good player, right? But if you make a century, that's special.
Yeah,
Player
it's-
of the decade, I guess.
So
Something.
Well, it's decent.
If you-
There'll not be many club players making centuries.
yeah, the
put it that
century
way.
is kind of like a badge of honor. Like when you've knocked in a century,
Yeah.
it's like okay.
Did you get something from the place where you were playing?
No.
Put your name on the wall, a trophy.
They are
badge?
going to put because they're doing up the snooker room where I play, and they're going to do a heist break board, and
Yeah.
the guy who runs the club, we shouted him saying Chinny's just knocked in 102, and he says that's
Yeah.
going to be the first break on the board, so I'm going
Oh,
to make
nice.
the board.
Yeah.
But
Should
what-
put a
Stu-
caricature of you
Stu,
up there
can you
riding
see? Can you see this?
Tell you that brown man is a good pot.
Well, this is so I pot the blue.
And a difficult blue here, right
Yeah,
on the cushion,
so I
man.
pot the blue, but look what happens. I pot the blue, and I know this is an audio show, and it's a ridiculously hard blue, but I almost snooker myself on the pink, right?
I thought you had because I've seen it the first time.
Yeah, the
and I'm
first
like,
time.
"Ooh."
And I say to Adam, who I'm playing, I'm like, I can actually still pot it, right? I can still pot it. And this is, so I've got 96 at this point, right? And so I need
Boy,
the pink
pressure's on.
for the century. And as soon as I hit the pink, I know
You
it's
knew.
in. I know it's
You
in. And
knew.
you can see me going, yeah, I got it. And I
I'm
slam the
surprised.
table.
I'm looking at that, and I must admit, I thought it was a snooker. I was like, he's
Yeah.
not gonna get that.
Yeah. It's yeah. And I miss the
I
black.
bet
but
you
I'm-
were like, fuck.
Yeah. I go nuts. All right. And you see me slam the table when I pot it. Yeah, I missed the black, but at that point my
And they
head's
said, "Get
gone.
the fuck
Like I'm
outta here,
done.
That is an impressive pot. It's a long pot, and round that black, man.
Yeah.
That is
Well
super
done,
difficult.
Chinny.
Yeah.
A lot of those colours were difficult. None of them were easy.
No. But yeah,
None of
I
them were-
managed
the
to.
brown and blue, especially.
Yeah,
were
where the
tricky.
footage is now, I've started it again. Like the footage, I'm on 60, I think, where I am now. So yeah, I split the pack twice, and one time, I watched it back and I was like, well, first of all, I get cramp halfway through this break for some
Oh,
reason,
no.
and
Brilliant.
the one you'll appreciate this. You play snooker. Look,
I
you,
do.
you know
Well,
when you
a
when you
little
play
bit.
when there's a loose red
Never
at the
got a
bottom of the
century break.
when there's a loose red at the bottom of the pack, I didn't go high enough on the white, right?
Ooh.
But I could still pot it, but I had to screw into the pack and back out, which made
Yeah.
so that a bad positional shot made me split the pack up even more, which probably led to the century break. Honestly, I was proper like I all the way through the break. I thought there's no way, and at one point I said to Adam like, "Shall I just pot it? Shall I not bother getting on the yellow?" And he's like, "No, you've got to go for the ton." And there's no until I got on the pink, there was no way I was thinking I was going to do it, and there you go, I did it.
You were in the zone, man.
Yeah,
You were in the zone.
but I was playing well anyway. I knocked in
That's a good little pot there on that to get that red into a potting position as
yeah,
well.
I'm glad you appreciate it, Stu, because you're a snooker player as well. So, well, you played
Yeah,
snooker,
yeah.
so like, yeah. But it's
And I've watched a lot of snooker as well
yeah,
over the
it's,
years.
it's a big deal, Duke. Basically, knocking in a
It
century.
is a
it's-
big
It's a big deal.
Sounds like a big deal.
Yeah.
Well, you were asked at the awards and you got a ton and you said no, didn't you?
Mm.
But maybe you'll get a few now you've got one. You know, when you've got one under your belt, you never know.
You never know.
You never know.
So it's
So,
yeah.
was this in an actual friendly or was this like an actual match?
No, this is a friendly. So my friend Adam, he's got a big match tomorrow night, right?
Mm.
And
Yeah.
it's a big county match, and he wanted some practice. So he was practicing me on Friday. He's practicing a chap called Dave on.
Well, he's not getting much practice. if
Well,
you're
this is the
potting all
thing, right?
balls,
He
is
rang me yesterday. He rang me
Brilliant.
yesterday, Adam. And he says, he said, have you come back down to earth yet? Right? And I said, Adam, this was yesterday, by the way. I said, Adam, this morning I went to a dance class, a swimming class, and a 3-year-old's birthday. That brought me right fucking down to earth.
Yeah.
And last night I was.
3-year-olds didn't care that you did that. Amazing.
And last night I was unblocking the washing machine pump. Right, so
Brilliant.
look, it's definitely a fall from grace that I've had from this century. But
I think
but
also.
the thing is, he was playing a guy last night, and he knocked in at 89, and he was on a maximum, Stu.
Wow.
And he said to me, he's like, "This isn't very good progress for me because practice for me because I'm trying. People are knocking in massive breaks against him." But there you go. So, yeah.
Well, the thing is, though, you've got baby number 2 coming along, so that's not a good time, is it? Especially when you're now in the midst of playing at your prime.
You know what? I said this to my dad today. I said, obviously, I want to do another one, and I want to play more, and I want to play well, and all that sort of stuff. But I would quite happily never play snooker again and live with it. Like, do you know what I mean?
Is this like your PUBG chicken dinner? Is
I'm
that
just
what this
yeah,
is?
it is. It does feel like that. Like I've done it. Do you know what I
Victory
mean?
in
And
part of the field, man.
my goal now is to do one in a match, like a league match. Do you know what I mean? That would be
Yeah.
that would be amazing if I could do
Yeah.
one in a league match. But to be honest, I'll just try and get another one. But someone told me who gets centuries regular. He says when you get your first, it takes you a while to get your second because you're trying to chase it again, and your second always takes quite long to get. It's like quite hard to get your second because you're always like, I want to do it again. It's like a drug, you know.
Yeah, of course it's like anything, isn't it?
Yeah, but then once you get your second, then it starts to become a bit more regular. You'll probably get your third and fourth. So don't worry if you don't get a second one for a while. So the pressure's off. Do you know what I mean? Like I feel like the pressure's off. Like, look, maybe I'll get another century, maybe I won't, maybe I will. But like, I'm happy. I've done it. It's recorded. It's on camera.
Yeah, let me ask you a question. Why was you recording it?
I record a lot of my matches.
Why not?
Because the one reason is because just in case we knock a break in, right? Because I almost didn't set the camera up, and I was supposed to I was supposed to be playing poker that night, right?
That's funny.
Because we usually have a snooker match on a Thursday, but it was cancelled. So Graham, my mate, you know Graham, you've met Graham.
I have.
Yeah, and he said, "Oh, we'll do a poker night around mine." Then he cancelled it because the walls was on. So we played snooker instead.
Okay.
And so that's why. So I was supposed to be playing. I wasn't meant to be playing snooker. And I was supposed to be playing poker. And
Wow, bloody hell.
yeah. And but I set the camera up for two reasons: to record a break, just in case I do a break, for my for my snooker YouTube channel, and also, it puts a bit more pressure on. Do you know what I mean? Like when you're practicing, there isn't any pressure. There's no stakes to it. But
Yeah,
when
same with this show. I would be naked if it weren't being
correct.
recorded.
Well, I sort of wish you were. But look, when you've got a
everyone wishes
camera on you and you're on a break, look, there's a bit of edge. Do you know what I mean? There's just a little bit of something there, extra there, just
You're
to sort
edgy.
of.
Yeah.
And I feel like with practice, you need a bit of it. You know, it's the same thing as like putting a tenner on it or a fiver or something. It's like you just need a little bit of incentive to play properly. So that's why I put the camera on. So it just puts a bit of pressure on it. You know? So there you are.
Yeah, out of interest, right? Nothing to do with snooker.
It's not good.
But I put a mix up on Hear This yesterday,
Oh,
and
yeah.
it's already had 106 listens. It went a bit like semi-viral, you know, anything over 100.
That's a
is
century
impressive.
listener count.
Yeah, I got a century
So
of listeners
basically-
on.
Well,
That's
Yeah.
Stu,
yeah.
when- and the thing is, I don't want you two to treat me any differently.
We
Okay.
won't do. Don't worry.
Don't worry. There's
Same
no
applies to
difference
me
in
with me
that.
mixing. You know, I've
Yeah.
got a mix that's got over 100
Listen,
listeners in 2
I'm-
days. It's pretty impressive.
I'm
so, you
still
know.
the same guy.
I
right.
am too.
Well,
I am
Chinny,
too.
I mean, look, I can't promise that I won't be a little bit starstruck, but I would like to play this sound clip for you.
Like anybody fucking gives a shit.
So there you
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what's
go. No,
interesting?
I'm playing. It's great. That's awesome that you got that.
It is
More power
awesome. What's interesting, by the way, even though I've had like a lot of listens to this one mix, I've had 33 listens to other stuff I've got, so it generates other listens as well.
Yeah.
Because people go, I wonder what else he's got.
The
I'll listen to
problem-
some of his other stuff.
The problem with this line of conversation that it's not focusing on my century, and I'm a bit.
No, it is, but it is a century. I've got a century of listeners for my mix.
I'm a bit triggered by this. Okay.
You know what I mean? Century of listeners, man.
So don't treat me any differently. I'm just the same
won't
old
do,
regular
don't worry.
Joe, right?
Yeah.
Hey Stu, we're having a meetup.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are.
We are.
Yeah, we are. We are. We
So
are.
for people, some people have showed some interest. So that I don't think it's just going to be me and you.
No, there seems to be a few. There seems to be a few.
A lot of
aren't
people have gone,
can't either. There's a few
why have you
aren't.
picked that day? I'm like, we've got to pick a day, okay?
I
So if
know,
it isn't
it's
the day,
difficult.
then it's got to be a day. So, so the date that we've picked is April the 25th, and we will be in Bury, the
Oh, well.
arcade club in Bury. So please, if you listen to the show and you want to join us, you're welcome to come, and we'll have a whole day in Bury.
Yeah, come be cool with us.
And,
well, damn.
We will. Gonna have a black pudding, bit of mustard sauce.
Yeah.
Oh, tell
All
you, a
that
bit of
sort of
blood pudding. Jukes into that, aren't you?
And, and the
Desperate to
the
try
fun
some.
thing is, people get to meet somebody that's knocked in a century breaking snooker. Not that it's
They
about
do.
that. Not that,
That
it's
is
not
the best
about
reason
that.
to go. Absolutely.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah. And
But-
I'm the superstar DJ. Can we just say? Superstar
Again,
DJ.
not talking about my thing, little triggered, but that's okay. That's fine. So yeah, we need to keep mentioning it. Meetup,
Yeah, the
25th of
superstar
April.
DJ thing. I totally agree. Let's
None of
keep
that.
mentioning it.
25th of April.
What?
Meetup, Bury Arcade Club. be there or be square. There is a channel on the Discord, so if you want to show your interest, I want to do a few more. I don't know, like announcements on there just to remind people. But yeah, that's good. There we go. All right, shall we talk about bloody vid games now?
Bloody video games.
Comp
Bloody
games.
video games.
Where are you going? Story time's over, isn't it?
What you been playing?
What you been playing? What you been playing?
Yeah. So, what have we been playing? I mean, we've played loads of stuff, but Chinny not so
Yeah.
much. But we'll not
That's
mention
okay. He's
It's okay.
been busy doing a century break.
that. He has. He's been busy doing that.
Why would you play video
Duke,
games when you do
Duke, I
century
think you should
break?
go
Yeah,
first. You look like you've
I
got the
think I
most
should.
again.
I got a bunch of stuff to talk about. You ready,
You
kids?
have. Go.
Okay, here it goes. You ready? Here it comes.
Yeah. Here it
Uh,
comes.
yeah. Whatever. Yeah. So I've been playing Rocket League, and the good news is
No.
I've clawed myself almost all the way back up to Diamond 1 in 2s in Rocket League. So that's very good news. Everybody's really happy about that. I know. I was down like
Yeah,
Platinum 1.
excited.
That was frustrating. But I got
That's
it back.
nearly as good as Chinny's century break. That is.
Listen,
It is.
let's not talk about it. I don't want to focus on it. We've got a show to do. Okay.
I won't talk about Rocket League anymore. I just wanted to say
No,
that.
the
and now I'm
century,
done.
the
Yeah.
102 that I made at snooker in real
The
life.
Did you make a
102, did you
102?
mention-
I
Yeah,
don't
you
want to talk
mentioned
about
it.
it. I don't want to talk
Didn't
about
Wow,
it.
that's amazing.
Let's not talk about it, dude.
Well done,
It's
sir.
all about you, Rocket League. Let's go.
Epic Game Store had a free game.
They have lots
free
of those.
game.
They have lots of those.
Yeah.
FREE free, no charge.
Well, this one is one that I actually was interested in. It's called Boxes Lost Fragments. And this is by the makers of Doors. You remember that game, Doors? Puzzle
should
stuff,
I?
No.
3D
Sort of.
rendered. Yeah. So we played it. I think we all played it. I know you and I played it.
Oh
Stu.
no, I remember this. It was like, was it like
Oh!
isometric, and you could turn it round and stuff?
Yeah. You can
With,
turn
with
it
like
around.
dioramas, weren't they?
Yep. Well,
I remember.
Boxes is
I remember Doors. It was pretty good.
good. So Boxes is sort of along the same lines. It is. Oh man. Yeah. It's a lot like The Room. Not the
It
movie.
looks.
but
I'm
the
looking
video
at it. It
game
does look
series.
like the. Yeah, it looks like the
Yeah.
room.
It's a
games.
lot like The Room. In fact, it's exactly like The Room in the same way that Stummies.
It's exactly like Stummies.
And the twist is?
It's a much bigger pill.
Yeah, but
So
I'm
you're in
assuming
this-
the puzzles are different though.
Well, of course the puzzles are different. The question is
Yeah.
that are they just ripping off The Room? And the answer is yes. But hey, it's a free game until March 5th. Go check it out, people.
Well, I've just
And-
got it. I thought I might as well get it.
Great. You might as well get it. Everyone might as well get it. Chinny, you might as well get it.
You might as well get it,
But
Ginny.
don't look at the
No.
gameplay footage because it's just giving you the answers to the puzzles. So anyway, yeah, it's good. Like it's well polished, and it's an interesting concept. It's just the puzzles really. There's no real story to speak of. I think they may have in some invite, come to my mansion, blah blah. Who gives a fuck? So yeah, but it's interesting. It's a good game. I'm enjoying it, and I've only played a little bit of it, but they put work into it. It looks nice. The sound is good. Yeah, thumbs up on Boxes Lost Fragments.
Yeah, it looks pretty impressive. I will give this a go. I love The Room, so
Yeah,
The
Room
it's
is
similar to
probably
that,
the
what's
best
not
puzzle
to
game
like?
on Steam. The best
Yeah, it
puzzle game
is.
series on Steam.
Yeah, it is.
So yeah, this is also a good game. Check
like
it
it.
out. Check it out.
I like the look of it.
Yeah,
Well,
That's the
I'm
first game
going.
I've been playing.
I'm going to talk about Vampire Crawlers demo. Let's talk about this, seeing as Chidi couldn't
Oh,
be asked
snap.
to
Talk
play
about
it.
it,
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. what you mean.
It is exactly what Chinny sort of described earlier. So it's
Sure.
Vampire Survivors, but in first-person viewpoint, set as a dungeon crawler and deck building. So that's
See, as soon as you
probably-
put deck building in, I am so out. I could not care less about deck building.
It's fine. I mean, I must admit, even though I was like a bit skeptical, if I'm being totally honest. But once I got going, it took a little bit to get my head around it. It's not too, there's not a massive learning curve.
Yeah.
And you basically just combine cards together to do different things. So some cards will give you armor, some cards will give you like another character who will have extra goes or extra armor to protect you. And then you then can level up all the normal. So they're all the same attacks as what you get in Vampire Survivors.
Right.
So
Yeah, I
it's
can
like-
see that, and the same enemies
Yeah.
as well.
And the same enemies, and they come in waves. And they obviously there's boss fights as well. So you get like a wave of enemies, then you get a boss fight to finish it off. So you get like Magic Wand, King's Bible. They all do the exact same things as they do in Vampire Survivors, but again in a first-person view. And then, like I say, you can then level up the cards by adding stuff like multipliers, etc. So it'll do 2 times damage, or it'll last a bit longer duration and things like that. So you can sort of start to improve your deck. And like any deck builder, you sort of play your first round and you get so far, and then then you play it again, and obviously you've got all those extra cards and extra powers the second time around, so it starts becoming slightly easier, and you get slightly further each time you try to go through the game, I guess. There's like secrets to find. The good thing is there's a decent map, so the map shows you where everything is and which way to go.
You know,
And he loves a good map.
Ginny likes a good map, and the secrets are marked on the map, so you don't have to, just stumble across them.
Sure.
There's just like a question mark or an exclamation mark. I can't remember which it is, to be fair. And then it's all dependent on what cards come out of your deck, I suppose, as you go along. Depends on how far you get, and you can be lucky or unlucky. And that's about it. It's fairly simplistic, and it works really, really well. And I got fairly far. I reckon I played it for quite a while. There's people who've on YouTube who've played this game for like 4 or 5 hours. This just the demo.
Jesus.
Do you know what I mean? So it's a comprehensive demo. If you want to find out what this game's all about, this gives you a massive slice of what to expect, I suppose.
Yeah.
And I really, really liked it. I mean, I wasn't a massive Vampire Survivors fan, but I feel like this is more up my alley than that game. I like the dungeon crawler aspect of it. It just reminds me of those, 90s, late 80s, early 90s dungeon crawlers. And it's very basic graphics, but what it does is slick, and you wouldn't expect anything less off this developer, I don't suppose, after Vampire
The
Survivors was
absolute
such a big
wodge
hit.
of cash that they've made.
Yeah. I mean, they've got money to spend developing this second game.
Never mind to spend, Stu. They've got money to burn.
They've got they could be heating their homes with the wads of cash they've made,
Yeah.
and it wouldn't make any
Have we
difference.
got any coal? No, just put the fucking
no, it's
cash
fucking chuck
on.
this stack of tenors, just throw it on the
Fucking
fire. to
put
keep
it
us
on.
warm. Yeah, so I recommend check it out. I don't know how long this demo is available for, if this is just for Next Fest or if it's going to be available beyond that. But if you were a Vampire Survivors fan, and there's a lot of those out there, can we just say,
There are.
then there is no reason not to check out this version of the game.
Yeah,
see
go
what you
check it
think.
out, people.
But I don't
So,
know
yeah,
if it appeals to the same. Like, it doesn't appeal to me as much as Vampire Survivors.
I think you're saying that looking at it, but I think once you start playing it, I think you'd be absolutely fine with it, Ginny. I mean, you love Balatro.
I
So
do.
you like the card deck building games. You like all
it's
that
all,
kind of
it's
stuff.
all a time and a place, though, for me. Do you know what I mean?
It is, but I don't think there's any reason you won't like this. From playing it, it's really well done. It's simple to understand, and it's obviously going to be difficult.
Oh,
to
you're saying that I can't understand complicated games, right?
Saying
Yeah,
you're
that's
stupid.
exactly
That
what I'm
was
saying. You're
different.
All right.
stupid, man. You're
All right.
stupid.
I've got
God.
it. I've got it. This is stupid enough for you, Chinny.
It's
That's what
stupid
you're
enough
saying.
for you, Ginny. This is simple enough that you can understand it,
Yeah.
Ginny.
Listen, I know you're.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
know, why are the pretty ones all so dumb? That's what you're saying?
That's what
Yeah.
I'm thinking.
Fuck you.
That's what
They're
I'm thinking.
dumb
Your
and they're
hair's
really
growing back,
good
by
at
the way. You're looking
They're
prettier by the week.
They're
Thank
really
you,
good
mate.
at snooker.
I am
Yeah,
pretty,
really good
I'm
at
pretty good
snooker.
at snooker now.
You're pretty good
Yeah.
at snooker.
I can definitively say that, dude. Now that I've knocked
You
in the
can
century.
definitively
Oh
say
yeah.
I can
Well, you
say
got
that.
them. You should get yourself a trophy.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah, you
but that was
should.
for like a 70 break. But like now I've knocked in a century, I can be like, yeah, I'm pretty good, mate. I'm pretty
Get a
good.
medal.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I have
you're
got a
pretty
medal
good,
somewhere.
pretty good.
There's a medal there.
Well, all right. You have a medal for this?
You need a medal. Anyway, give it a go. Vampire Crawlers. I think, Chidi, you should give this a go before next week and see what you actually think of it.
I might not remember that.
No, you don't remember anything. You're just like
Whatever, Steve.
useless.
Okay.
Useless.
He pretended that he forgot Fred's name.
No, it's
I
not,
know.
it's not pretending. I'm struggling.
Okay. Yeah.
yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
back over to you, Duke.
Yeah, back over to me. So there's other games you see because we haven't even gotten into the Next Fest things that I've played. So let's get
No.
into
Yeah.
those.
Let's get into
Let's get
those.
into
Okay.
those.
So there's one called Black Zen White.
Sounds racist.
This
Move
is the
on.
first one
Next.
I played. What?
Sounds racist.
Yeah, it does
Move
sound a
on.
bit- yeah, it does
Next.
sound a
Sounds
bit
racist.
Yeah.
You're racist.
I am.
Yeah. Most racist person on the show.
I just haven't had the heart to tell
Um,
Tara yet, but I will. I'll
yeah,
get around
really.
to it.
So Black Zen White is a puzzle game,
Mm.
and it's really weird because there's this sound effect when you finish the level, and it's like because the music is all very chill, kind of Japanese, bamboos and stuff.
Okay.
And
So is it the black and white
when
reference to yin and yang? Would it be maybe?
yeah, it's got a yin and yang thing going on here.
Yin and yang.
And when you finish a level, the character goes, "Ah!" So it's kind of a strange combination of things.
I like
Uh,
it.
It sounds
I
a bit
like.
strange.
Did that
Yeah.
nothing has made me want to play the game more than that sentence.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you,
Oh.
if you like that sound effect,
Yeah.
this is the game for you.
It's got to be.
because
It's got to be bang on that though. I'm not going to be happy
Yeah.
if it's anything less.
It's pretty much exactly like it is. I could play
Sick.
this thing for them. Anyway,
Sick.
we get a copyright strike if I did that. So you are this little red box, and you're trying to get from the entrance to the exit, right? So there's this spiral circle, and you're trying to get to the other spiral circle.
Sure.
Every 10 seconds or so, you kind of shift between the realm of the white and the realm of the black.
Uh-huh.
And when it does, some of
Automatically.
the platforms may go away. Some of the walls may, there's a set of white walls and a set of black walls.
Does that happen automatically, Duke?
It happens automatically, yes.
Right.
But later in the game,
Oh.
you get this thing you can speed up time.
Oh.
You can't rewind it so far as I can tell ever, but you can speed it up. And the nicest thing about it is that when it's like 2 seconds left before it's going to switch, it has this like, woo.
Okay.
So it
right.
gives you a little warning
little
that
rhythm.
you're about to.
little-
It's like countdown.
It is a little countdown, that's right.
Boo.
What's the
So-
like Pavlov dogs sort of thing?
Yeah. You get used to.
You get a little like,
hearing it.
brain signal.
Yeah, and there are other blocks that you can push around. One's called Sleepy, and he just sits there. It's like a block that you can move in order to jump off of.
Sure.
There's another one that like sends you bouncing. Most of the time it's just to find the exit, but sometimes there's this like glowing thing that's been cut in half. So one half of it's on the left side of the screen, one half is on the right side of the screen. You have to push them together. So you got to figure out how to get to them, and then you got to figure out how to send them back. And there's like gaps and stuff. You got to send it over. So you'll need to position the bouncy bit, and then you drop the glowy thing on the bouncy bit, and it goes woo over the gap or whatever it is.
So we're looking at like a 2D puzzler.
It's a 2D puzzler, platform puzzler. It's not really to do with timing. Sometimes you do have to get the timing.
I was going
right.
to say some of it is timing, isn't it? I mean,
Some
I'm
of it
watching
is.
this level now.
I
and
mean,
it is
obviously
it
the
is a
black
bit
and the
to
white
do with
thing
timing.
is all about timing, but it's not usually like you can split second or like just
Right.
1 pixel away.
Right.
It's generally pretty generous in that, in the sense that the stories are elegant, or the puzzles are elegant.
Is it
You
is
can
it
pretty much
cozy?
figure out- I don't know if I'd call it cozy exactly, but
Suppose
it is certainly
cozy-
less stressful than some games.
Cozy sort of implies that it's like no, it's not cozy. Cozy's
Relaxing.
kind of like a genre that's like
Kind of anything people want it to be.
it's
And
it's,
yeah,
it's
but
like
by the way, do
Stardew
you
Valley,
stick
isn't it? Yeah.
you stick to surfaces? Is that
You
right?
can stick to surfaces when you
Yeah.
go and stick. You're holding down the button to stick. But it's
Uh-huh.
cool because at some points you got to do that, and then you'll sort of go through the black and white walls because they're spaced away. So yeah, it's an interesting mix of things. The demo I think skips around, like the first 5 levels I think are all there in the demo, and then there's like it jumps ahead to like maybe 7 or then 15 or you know what I mean. Like it gives you some taste of what the different levels are.
Right.
I really liked it. I was very.
I like the art
intrigued.
style. It looks
Does-
very.
art
It
style
does
is
look
good.
zen. It looks zen.
Well, it's
doesn't it?
certainly replicating, Japanese
Zen
landscapes
culture,
and stuff like
yeah.
that. Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
it looks good.
simple colors.
Yeah.
There's one called Cliff Anger. See what
Aha.
they did there?
I saw
Cliff
it.
Anger.
Yeah.
Yeah, very
Yeah, I see
clever.
what they did
I
there.
had to
They did it.
restart a level a bunch of times. Level 11 really did my head in, and then I had to look it up on YouTube. Did I need to? Probably not, but you know how it is. After about 5 minutes or so, you're just like, okay, I don't really know
you're
what I
like,
need to do
"Nah,
here.
I don't want to do
Yeah.
this anymore.
But the fact that it's one of those things where like, okay, I figured out how to do it on the YouTube stream. And then it was like, I'm pretty sure I would have gotten that if I stuck with it, which means in the future levels, I'm
No,
going to
you
resist
can-
the
yeah, yeah.
temptation to go to YouTube.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
So I really like it. There was there's one level where the name of the level is "Be Patient" because you just got to wait for the timer to switch. And then
Right.
there's another level when you get the thing that speeds it up. The name of the level is "Be Impatient."
Hurry up. Oh, okay. Yeah.
So
that's
pretty-
good.
That's pretty
good.
clever. So yeah, it's a good game. It's well made. I put it on my wish list. I don't think it's out yet. I don't know when it's out, but I really liked it. It was a very, very good game.
Yeah. So that's
Black,
Black,
White, Zen.
Black Zen White.
Black Zen White, right?
So,
Let's see if they have a release date listed.
Yeah.
2026. Yep.
Cool.
But go get the demo,
Sometime
people.
this year.
Sometime around now.
So
Alright,
talking
so Stu,
Talking.
of cozy games.
Ooh.
yes.
Talking of cozy, I played the Coffee Talk Tokyo demo.
Oh, there you go.
Oh my God, it's a new Coffee Talk game.
There's a new
Ah.
Coffee
Love
Talk
these.
game. I love these games. They're very cool. The stories are always really well done, and the sort of dialogue's really cool. And they're basically just a slice of life, and and it's like a reflection on diversity in the world and how people deal with that. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
but he does it in a really cool and creative way because it's all like fairy tale creatures, basically, that
Sure.
frequent the coffee shop. The only criticism, and I have got a little criticism for this game.
Uh-oh. Criticisms, here they come, baby. Watch
I
out.
have got a little criticism. I do like the writing still. I like the new characters they're introducing. But it doesn't feel very Japanese.
Oh.
yeah.
Do you understand what I mean?
Where
The
is this
coffee shop
made?
is. I don't know where it's made, but obviously it's meant to be the coffee shop in Tokyo
Alabama.
now.
Well, yeah.
And it
At
just,
Alabama.
it doesn't look very. I mean, you're seeing it on screen now. It doesn't look very Japanese, does it?
No, it does not.
You could still be in the coffee shop apart from the waving cat, which you could find
I
anywhere.
was going
in
to
the
say, you got
world.
one of those kitty cat things.
Yeah, waving cat. It feels like it's just another Coffee Talk game, which I'm a little bit disappointed with. And then the other thing I'm disappointed with,
Oh, dear.
and I hate to be, not shit on the game, but sort
Shit
of
on
have a
it.
go at it because I like this game.
Dirty bastard.
Is a soundtrack. The music is the same as the last game,
That's
pretty much.
lazy,
It's the same
isn't it?
music.
Lazy.
And it's they're meant to again. It could have had like a bit of a Japanese theme to the music in the store.
So
in the
they're
coffee
not
shop.
they're not in the US, they're not in the UK. Guess where they're from?
I don't
Canada.
know.
Not
Czechoslovakia.
Canada.
Um,
Not the Czech Republic.
Is it Europe? Are the European?
No.
Oh,
it is
right,
not Europe.
okay.
Australian.
Australian.
Not Australia.
New Zealand?
No.
Polish.
Canada?
You're in the right
said
part of the
Canada.
world.
Oh,
All right. What,
Philippines.
New Zealand?
Not New Zealand.
Philippines.
Is it
That's the right part of the world, though.
Philippines.
Not the Philippines.
Singapore?
Nope.
I don't know. What's that? Korea? No.
Nope. Indonesia.
All right. Okay.
Out of Indonesia. So the fact that they went to Tokyo is interesting, but the fact that they didn't really Tokyo it up, the stew
It's
satisfaction.
also interesting.
Weird.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
also interesting.
Why
'Cause
not
it
do
could've done.
Jakarta?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know. So I still like the game. Don't get me wrong; it's still as interesting and cool to play. But
Yeah.
I just wish it'd have had a more Tokyo flavor to it. It just doesn't. The art style doesn't lend itself to Tokyo. I don't know.
no
I
Tokyo
don't know. They want it
vibes.
to still be a cozy coffee shop or whatever. And they have got some other stuff. They've got some Japanese style ingredients in the old repertoire. But I just don't. I don't know. I'm not getting the Tokyo
Vibe.
flavor
The vibes.
vibe. Yeah, I'm not getting the vibe.
Same.
The vibes are off.
And even the customers, you know what I mean? I mean the customers seem very standard to what they were before. It just I don't know whether it feels a little bit lazy. I know I've said it. I don't know whether it feels like they just
Could you?
are cashing in on the coffee shop success and sort of using a lot of assets from the previous two games rather than creating all new ones for this one.
You know, it's weird. They only list the first one on their website. I wonder what's up with that.
Yeah.
Maybe they didn't make the other ones. Maybe.
Yeah, it's possible. Nope. It looks like. Well, sorry, I don't know. Let's find out.
I don't know.
Interesting.
But
don't know.
I
That's
do
strange.
like it.
It's a shame, Stu, because you do like these games, and
I still enjoyed it. It's not saying I'm not going to play it when it comes out, but
Mm.
I don't feel like I'm as you know.
Is it
into
possible that the demo isn't a true representation of the game?
I don't know. I feel like it.
Are they
I
likely
feel
to
like
change
it is.
Sorry.
No,
the music? You know what I mean?
I don't know. Again, the music is something they could easily
They
change.
could
I
they could
suppose.
listen to the feedback. They could be listening
Yeah.
now to you.
Well, what's interesting is and I don't think this normally happens, but they're allowing reviews of the demo on Steam because normally you don't get to review a game until it's fully
Yeah,
released.
it's sort of. It depends on how it's done. I think if it's done
Yeah.
within the page of the game, then you can't put anything. But if it's done as a separate sort of title,
Right.
then it's
Yeah,
available.
so
You can
people
put
are putting reviews
on it.
up. Most people are positive about it. It's very positive at this point.
Yeah.
But quite a few people have said similar things to what I'm saying. You know what I mean? That they don't feel like it's Tokyo enough.
No.
Not sufficiently Japanese for your taste.
It's not sufficiently Japanese to be
I'm
called.
a cinephile, and I really would rather it be more.
Yeah.
Why isn't
Yeah.
everyone talking Japanese? So apparently, this is listed as the developer. So Toge, or Togue, is the
Oh.
developer that made the first one. This is listed as Chorus Worldwide Games, but then
Ah.
also Togue. So I don't know, Togue
Yeah.
Production. It's weird. Like I get the sense that maybe this other company got the assets and was like, okay, we'll just make it Tokyo, but it's just copy and paste. It seems like.
It does feel quite well written still, and obviously it's all new characters, so it's not like they've copied and pasted everything. It just feels
Yeah.
like they've reused a lot of assets
Yeah, sure.
from the first two games.
You know what
and
it's
haven't-
you know what it, as the kids say, you know what it's giving? It's giving Walking
Cash in.
Dead Telltale vibes of cash in. Let's just rinse it.
is.
Do you know what I mean?
Just keep doing it. Make some more
But
money.
that feels a bit sad for me because I feel like this game was so unique when it originally released.
Well, they
and
pick a formula. Formula works. Rinse and repeat.
yeah, right.
yeah.
You're not a
You know,
capitalist.
maybe they've just run out of ideas. You know what I mean? Just call it Tokyo, but just do the same thing again. I don't know.
I don't know.
But I'll reserve judgment till the full game releases, and then we'll see what's what.
And
at
then
that point.
and then you'll slag it off.
And then I'll slag it off again. No, I'm hoping not. I'm hoping it'll be redeemed at that point.
We hope
Let's
so.
hope it's
I want you
redeemed.
to like it.
I want to like it. I want to like it.
I want you to want to like it.
I know.
You know.
Shall we let Chinny in at this point? Shall we let him do something?
Yeah, go ahead,
Because,
Chinny.
you know, he's
Talk
been
about it.
quiet, hasn't he? He's been let him talk about something.
Have
Go
I been
on,
quiet?
Chinny.
I don't think I've been quiet.
Well, you're not
you've been
quiet,
not
but you're
talking
not-
about games yet.
No, you're not talking video games, are you? Come
Vid
on.
games. I do like those.
You
You
deserve to
do.
talk about some games.
You do.
But I'm still Minecrafting.
Or you don't have to. We're not going to force you to.
Minecraft.
you
I know it does sound like I'm being forced, here, isn't it?
Oh God, I
Yeah,
gotta talk
yeah,
about
yeah.
games.
I'm still Minecrafting.
Yeah, you're still
you are.
digging your bottomless pit.
Still, no, I've held off on that because
Oh, hey up. Hey
no,
up, lad.
no mad reason, just it's just a case of like, all right, no, I can concentrate now. I suppose I got to a cave in the is it like the bedrock slate area, you know, like
Oh,
the new,
right, okay.
not bedrock, but it's like deep slate. That's it, deep slate
Yeah, sure.
level. So the
Yeah,
the pit is very, very deep now, very deep.
Very
Um,
deep.
But yeah, I've worked on a chicken farm. I think I spoke about that. I got my cow farm going. Got a
Yeah.
working sewage system now, so that's pretty good.
Sweet.
That works.
Poop goes down here.
So but what goes down there at the moment is just leather and meat. But I'm working on connecting my kelp block farm to it.
Okay.
But then I've been looking for slime, Duke, and I found it quite difficult to
I
find.
wish I could hand some over to you. I got some on my server.
Yeah, but I've found some now. I've found some now, and because you can make a basically a divider. So you know, so something gets spat out, and then if you with a slime piston, you can divide it 50-50. So I can
Sure.
split it. So that, and then, but I haven't played loads of Minecraft this week. I've not been on it as much. But I'm still chipping away. I'm still enjoying it. I still love it. I think it's like
Cool.
it's just a vibe, isn't it? It's just good times.
It's a vibe. This game.
It is a vibe.
So that's
Giving
Minecraft.
Minecraft.
But the game that I want to talk about tonight is Pikmin 4.
Oh my
Pikmin
God,
4.
Because
Yeah, because this is the year of Nintendo, isn't it?
This is
for
my year
you?
of Nintendo, yeah. So I played a little bit of Mario Kart, but I'm playing this week. I've been mostly playing Pikmin 4, and I've been giving it a bloody good go this week. Really,
Because you played a bit
getting
of
into it.
this, haven't you already? This is
I
the first
started
time you've
it.
been playing it.
Get this. I started it on the 30th of May, 2025. I started a long time
Bloody
ago.
hell, I knew it was a while ago. I didn't
Yeah.
think it was that long ago.
But I'm really getting into it now. So here's what I've written down about it. So there is so much to do. It's almost like the tutorial never stops, which is great. But at the same time, it feels like you never get going. Do you know what I mean? Like, you know, in those Assassin's Creed games where you're like, we're still in the tutorial, and it's like, and it feels like they're just introducing so much stuff, and it really does feel like the greatest hits of Pikmin. Do you know what I mean? Like everything that they've learned from all three Pikmin games is in here, because with Pikmin 3, it was very co-op focused. Do you know what I mean? It was very co-op. Everything's co-op. You can do this, you know, with 2 people. And this game is co-op, which is unbelievable. But also, like, it doesn't focus on it, and I think it's way better for it.
Yeah, so you don't have to play in co-op. If
You don't have to play
want
the
you
co-op.
can,
The co-op mode is like the second person can throw stones at stuff, but there is like a dedicated co-op mode as well. So there's like a separate campaign for it. And the first Pikmin game was brilliant, but it was short. The second one focused a lot on caves, and that kind of made it a bit claustrophobic. Third one focused on co-op. This one is almost, I think it's just perfection in terms of the Pikmin genre. Do you know what I mean? It's like everything. And I remember when I first saw the gameplay of it, and you saw the dog, and I was like, oh, is this the gimmick? But the dog is a solution to a problem, which is when you just want to walk as one. Do you know what I mean? When you've got like a group of 100 Pikmin or 50 Pikmin, you can all just jump on the dog, right?
You just pick it up,
and
pick 'em all
now
up.
you just become one. But also the dog can level up. It's got it can swim, it can do all sorts of stuff, it can fetch. But the other thing that the dog does is that it can give you a scent. So if you're looking for, I just need this, I just need that, or where's this, or where's that, you can ask the dog to pick up a scent, and it will go for it and find it for you. So it's almost like a little waypoint finder for you. So it's Nintendo are just fantastic of figuring out what the problem is for the game, or what the friction is, and doing like an in-game solution that's really cool and fun. And there's some modes in this. So there's things that I haven't seen in Pikmin games before, like little gem diamonds that you use to build bridges. But they're just throwing more and more things at you. So there's these challenges throughout the game where I forgot what it's called, but it's like a Japanese word for basically managing. It's like spinning plates is the only way I can explain it. It's like, you know, when you're spinning many plates, it's like there's a term for it. I think it's a real term, but they talk about it all the time. And the better your ability to spin plates, the better you will be at this game, basically, because that's what you have
it's
to do.
basically multitasking.
Yeah,
isn't
it's
it? How many
multitasking.
things can you do
but
at
it's
once?
but there's a Japanese word for it. It's like
Is it Saramawashi?
no.
Because that literally
no,
means
no,
plates.
no. Begins with D, but I can't remember what it is for the life of me. But they like every challenge is like your Decory or whatever it's called is it better be good on this one and all that sort of stuff. And those challenges at first, again, every time I get introduced to something new, I'm like, oh, something new to learn. You know what I mean? Like fucking hell. But then I love it. It's always good. You know, those challenges, I love playing them. And if I don't get gold, I just retry them straight away. Because they're kind of like those challenges are kind of like a one-on-one battle. Do you know what I mean? And who can get the most points and stuff. Really cool. And then I was like, right, okay, well, I'm definitely playing this game. There's not going to be any other big features. And then they do another big one where it's like a night mode. And in Pikmin, you never go out at night. The whole game is based around you have to do everything in the day before the sun goes down because the Pikmin won't survive at night. That's
Freaks
the
come
whole.
out at night.
That's the whole thing, and the enemies are more aggressive at night. And then there's a guy, and he's like, well, I need this flower, and it only grows at night. All right, and you're like, okay, so you have to do night runs, and the night runs are a little bit different because basically you have to protect the base kind of thing, and you have to collect the gems, but also collect the flowers, whatever the fuck it is, and protect the base at the same time. So it's kind of like a real time strategy, like protect the base sort of game. So it's very different from the day. The day is you've got no set goal. It's just collect stuff and collect as much treasure as you can find. But in terms of which way you go, what direction, because there's different open areas, you can do whatever you want. But the night time is like you've got to get these gems, and so it's really different and really, really fun. This game is just fun, and I've been proper into it. Now that I've give it like a real good go, it's the game that I want to play. Do you know what I mean? It's got me now, like, and I'm really like enjoying it, and I would quite happily just play this again. You know, because I started this on my Switch 1, and I transferred it over to my Switch 2, and I thought, I wonder if the save transfers over. I'm not sure. And I was like, you know what? If it doesn't transfer over, I don't even care, because I'll just happily play it again. It's so much fun.
Wow.
So yeah, and there's new Pikmin as well.
Start it up and let's start over.
That's it. There's new Pikmin that I haven't seen. There's like these like ghosty, weird green Pikmin at night, and there's like ice ones that can freeze water. And I haven't even found the blue ones. I've seen like they're called onions, the pod that they grow from, but I can't get to it. So yeah, it's just fantastic, just absolutely brilliant. It's just a game where you like, I've got loads to do and I love it. You know those games where you like, you look at the map and you're like, I've got so much to do and I just want to do it all.
Yeah.
Like I can't wait to
Can't
get to
wait
it.
to get through it.
That's exactly what Pikmin 4 is. So, and also just completely separate from the Pikmin 4, I'm playing it docked, because I play mostly the Switch docked, probably 90% docked. So I'm using the Switch controller, which I have here. This Pro controller, the Switch Pro controller, which is this one here on camera. Switch Pro.
Yeah.
Very good controller, very good. Probably one of my favorite controllers to play with. The Switch controller, very good. Kind of like a
better than an Xbox One controller.
It's very, very similar to an Xbox.
Yeah,
but the face buttons feel nicer, I think. On this one, they're a bit flatter. I don't know, we're getting into the weeds now, but an Xbox controller, the buttons are sort of a lot more rounded, and these ones are really flat, and they feel really nice. And I just think, oh God, I wish I could play every game with this Switch controller. It's so cool. And the D-pad is better as well. It's like a proper D-pad.
Okay.
So, Switch controller, happy with that. So,
okay.
Yeah, that's Pikmin 4. Loving it.
Loving it.
Loving it. Whatever that was.
All right, so it's back to me then.
Back to you, Duke.
Okay, so the game I was most looking forward to playing in Next Fest when I went looking, and by the way, there is so much shovelware on Steam these days. Like, holy shit. Just list after list. And by the way, Steam says to me, oh, you like Rocket League. You're going to like this football game. You should play that football game. Here's another football game you should play. No, I don't love football games. It's just Rocket League. Trust me. I'm not going to like all these weird indie football games.
You'll be happy to know that's not AI. Those are real people recommending those things.
I hope so, because AI is bad at its job if it's doing AI.
Yeah.
Anyway, the one I was most excited to play was Far Ever.
Oh, yeah.
Farever.
Mm-hmm.
This is a isometric role-playing game. It's not an MMO, but it is. You can play with other people. I mean, I guess maybe it is an MMO. Anyway, yeah, the art style is very, very nice. I really enjoy the art style, and I really wanted to like this.
Oh dear.
But I didn't.
So what's the core mechanic?
So you run around. You can be a warrior or a rogue or a wizard, or it's like you got 4 classes, I think, and it's this old world and the gods forsake it, whatever, everything destroyed. Who knows? Who cares? It wants to be Breath of the Wild in terms of like the scope of the place.
Yeah.
And it's got slimes. It's got I think you're fighting bats or crabs at the beginning, and then you fight slimes and stuff like that. And there's all these people giving you quests. So it's that thing you said, Chinny, of like, there's a big world. There's lots to do in it. And I was like, all right, I'll do quests. I'll, go kill 10 slimes or whatever it is.
Yeah.
First of all, it's Stutter City.
Oh.
It's
no.
Stutter City.
And you've got a pretty up-to-date
I've got
PC
a brand
as well.
new PC.
Yeah.
Yeah. What the fuck, man? Come on. So not good, and the combat's pretty clunky. Like it wasn't very satisfying with the combat. You didn't get any like when you hit them. It just kind of your sword went through them. Yeah. So I didn't enjoy it. You know, I played it for like a half an hour. I was like, I'm not loving this. It's hard to know when to dodge, and you know, you have a shield, and I don't know. Like the combat in New World is significantly better than this. I mean, okay, granted, that's Amazon Studios. They got money to burn, but Guild Wars 2 was a lot better than the combat here, and that's 20 years ago now, something like that.
Yep.
So yeah, I wanted to like it. It looks good, but it does not play very well. And like I said, Stutter City, I reached a point where I was like, there's no reason to keep playing this. I could easily find 5 other games that I'd rather play instead of this. So sorry, Forever. I wanted to like you. You do some things right. Your aesthetics are good. You know, these towers that you're rebuilding and stuff like that. You know, whatever. It's okay. It's just not my jam.
Not your jam. I mean,
You wanted to
like it,
this could be
but
an
you
example of,
hated it.
of a game being released too soon, or you know, it could improve though. to be
Yeah,
fair.
I mean, you know, who knows how far they get in their demos, and then they're like, oh, we got to be ready for Next Fest.
Yeah. It's a balance though,
Uh,
isn't it? Balance.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you don't have a good thing for people to play, then they're going to look and go, ugh, I'm not adding that to my wish list.
Right.
And by the way, I was interacting with someone on Reddit, and they were like, hey, I'm making this game, you know, whatever. And they were like, someone said, I'm not going to be able to buy this anytime soon, but I wish you all the best. And the developer lady was like, hey, just add it to your wish list, even if you know you can't get it, because
Yeah.
it does affect the algorithm, apparently.
Yeah, I've heard that.
So, yeah. I'm not putting Forever on my wish list, but I do wish them the best. Just not enough to try to skew the algorithm in their favor.
Yeah, and who can figure that stuff out? You know, wish list, that's
Yeah,
complicated.
Yeah, it's so complex having a wish list.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to talk about a demo that I actually think Chinny would like.
Oh my god, I feel like you say this every week.
I know, but I do genuinely think you'd like this because of what it actually is.
Have you learned
When has he
nothing,
ever
you
been wrong about
fool?
this before?
So it's called Densh Attack.
I've heard of it, I think.
Densh Attack. And it's basically skateboarding using a train carriage.
I've heard of it. I've heard
Is
of
the
it.
best way to describe this.
Yes, I've heard
And
of this.
I genuinely think, Chinny,
Why
that
do you
would
every
like
time a
this game.
skateboarding game comes up, you always think I'm going to love it.
Well, it's not a skateboarding game. It's not even
Yeah, but,
skateboarding.
like, you know,
it's
a-
skateboarding tricks
the
using a
vibe,
train
isn't it?
carriage.
Right, okay.
And it's a little bit like an Infinite Runner as well. It's got that little vibe going on as well.
Okay.
So it's got an Infinite Runner vibe. It's got like, but you can stop the carriage. It isn't continuous. You can
Stop
slow
the
it down,
carriage.
etc.
Right.
And you can drift around corners, so you have to slow it down to drift perfectly and things like that. And I think the controls are really intuitive in this game. So you can jump, you can corner, and then you can do tricks. So you can jump and flip, you can do ollies, you can do 360 spins, you can do 180s, you can do 420s. You can combine all of those things together. You can switch track. And basically, each level's a course, so it's always the same. It's not roguelike. You're not going to end up with like a different course each time you play it. And it's about mastering that course and getting as many points as you can whilst doing it. And I just feel like this is your kind of thing, Chidi.
But is it
you know,
your type of thing?
I don't know. I don't know when I'm fully convinced it's my type of thing.
Right.
I did enjoy it, and I did get better as I went along. I mean, and it is a rinse repeat. You just keep practicing until you get it. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
And you can quickly restart. You can start the level again without too much of a force, and you just keep on trying. You know what I mean? You know what's coming up though, so you can memorize what's happening in the.
There's some Japanese gates.
Yeah.
Not like
You can.
Coffee Talk.
No, this is definitely not like Coffee Talk.
No, but it does seem looks more Japanese than Coffee Talk.
It's very Japanese. This,
All
in
right.
fact, could not be any less Japanese if it wanted to be.
No, it could not be any more Japanese.
Well, yeah, that's what I meant. Any more Japanese unless it wanted to be. No, I think this is excellent. I really like this game.
Alright.
But I don't know whether it's totally for
fun.
me. But it was
Okay.
fun. The demo is, again, if this demo's still around, and you like skateboarding games like Tony Hawk's, etc., Well, this is that fully reimagined.
Check out
with
this
some
extreme train game.
Extreme.
With
Blast your
cool
ass off.
Fuck you.
Japanese style graphics, and it just looks cool.
It looks like
You crash. I crashed a lot. Chinny probably wouldn't, but I did. I crashed quite a lot trying to do this game. But it's quite forgiving. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't. It
has
doesn't punish
it's
you.
like No More Heroes kind of art style. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's definitely got that, really cool Japanese vibe going on.
Yeah.
I mean,
But yeah, I think you'd like it, Chinny. I do.
Yeah, well, maybe.
I
Try it,
genuinely
Jenny.
do.
Put it on your wish list.
It scratches a lot of itches. It scratches the skateboard itch. It scratches the infinite runner itch. It scratches the time attack itch.
Train itch.
Train.
It's
you like- if you like
scratches the
trains-
score attack.
If you like
itch.
trains,
And if you like trains, it scratches that itch as well.
trains,
It scratches a lot of itches, is what I'm saying.
itches.
It'll
It's the-
scratch
it's
you all
the-
over.
It's the itch scratching game, is what I'm going to rename it.
Sure.
Sure.
Right, there you go.
Cool.
It's good.
Well,
Give it a go.
Okay. So
Dench
thumbs up
attack.
do on Dench attack.
don't you tell-
Dench attack.
Chinny, we go back to you, or I guess you already covered everything.
I've only got the game left.
The
There
game.
you go. So,
right.
Duke, what have you got?
Yeah, real quick, I'll bop through two others that I play from Next Fest. One is called Hexashell. It's not Tetris, but it's Tetrish.
Ah, I like
okay.
it. Look at
Tetris,
you.
I
Look
like
at
that,
you.
I like
Well,
that.
dude,
Kind of like Tetris a little bit.
should do some
but
writing.
I was saying though, if you like that kind of
Oh, yeah.
stuff, you'll love my book Brains. Anyway, so yeah, so they're hexagons, and so instead of blocks of 4 blocks, you've got sets of, I don't know if there's 4 or 5 or maybe more. It feels like there's more at certain times. Hexagons sort of connected together, and in addition to being able to move the hexagon, I don't think you can. Maybe you can rotate the shapes that are falling, but you can also rotate. It's going toward a core, so it's not just a well like Tetris is. It's a core, and so you can rotate that core,
Okay.
Yeah,
which
I'll
is
have a look at
interesting
this.
because what you want to do is you want to create a ring around the core of the thing, and then that'll it's like clearing a line in Tetris.
Gotcha. You got to build up a ring and then with a gap and then.
Yeah.
Any good?
As you can tell from the menus, it's pretty amateurish in terms of like the
The
fonts
menus
are
look
all
like
bad.
that, but the actual gameplay itself.
No, the
looks pretty-
gameplay
pretty
is
good.
fairly polished, but the
font. The
menus are.
font.
Yeah, the menus look a
the
bit.
font's hard to
yeah.
read. And it feels like they chose this font and they were like, "We're just gonna lean into this," and I'm like, "You should not have leaned into that
Well,
because
the,
it's not a
the
good
font looks like like it's at angles.
made out of
like
hexagons.
hexagons, yeah, I suppose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So whatever. I mean, fortunately, it's pretty easy to remap controls. You can play with a keyboard. You can play with a controller.
Yeah.
I had fun with it for a little while. It took me a minute to sort of figure out what's going on and how you rotate the core, and it's not always straight down. Like if you move it to the right, it might go diagonally toward the core. You know what I mean?
Right.
So that's interesting. But it's fairly well made. So I didn't love it. I didn't hate it. I'm kind of neutral about this one.
Okay. Neutral.
I'd say thumbs
It
up for
looks
effort.
pretty good though. It does look pretty good for me.
Yeah, it's
I think
not
they've-
horrible.
I think they've made it different enough as well to be appealing.
I do think
it's
so. Right. And there have been a lot of games that try to do something like Tetris, but I remember playing one way back in the day that was 3D, and it didn't
yeah.
work because it was just too confusing and too complex. And there have been lots of different versions of Tetris, obviously, over the years. I think this does something fairly unique that I hadn't seen before. At least it's probably been tried, but and I think they executed it fairly well, except for the menus. So there's that. The other game I'll talk about real quick is called Wraith Ops. This is a first-person shooter. It's online only, and it's PvP only.
Right.
So it's trying to be a old-school COD clone. There was one lobby going when I played it.
That's not a good sign.
And there's like servers for like US East, US West, US Central, North America, or like those are all North American servers. And then it was like Europe, Asia, and I was like,
was
damn,
there
like
was there
South America.
was there a server just called "Please play this"? Please, please come in.
That was the European server because that was the one that was kind of full.
Right.
So I went in there. I tried some other server at first, and there was no one there. So I instantly won the round as soon as it started. It's like,
Oh,
you
well
win.
done,
I'm like,
dude.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you can talk about your century break.
Yeah.
But have you won a round of Wraith Ops in 2 seconds? 'Cause
No,
I have.
I haven't.
Yeah. Let's hear it from me. The guns seem good. It's not nearly as viscerally, hard hitting as COD is, right? You see blood, you get the X's. There's like a feeling when you play Call of Duty
Yeah.
when you get a hit. This, you just kind of trust that you're hitting the person. You know what I mean? I
Okay.
think there's like maybe a little meter of their health, but maybe
Right.
I'm dreaming that.
Yeah.
It's been a few days since I played it.
I'll tell you
I was
what.
blown away.
Can I just say that I've spent a lot of time on the gun animations,
The gun animations are very good. The
like
maps are
like
good.
reloading, spinning the bloody pistol around his finger and all that kind of jive.
Well, that's
I mean,
what that's
these-
what COD does, though, isn't it? That's
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but this is like I get the sense
This
it's
is
a very small.
presumably a little indie
developer.
developer trying to do
Yeah.
emulate that same thing. But
it feels like
But,
they're,
you know,
they're
hey,
trying
that's
to
the
do
thing,
old school COD.
They are, and for what it's worth, like it's fairly decent. But again, like after like 5 minutes, I was like, I should just be playing COD. Like, there's no reason for me to play this instead of COD.
Yeah.
And then maybe there's different tech you can use when you get kill streaks or something. Who knows?
Mhm.
But I don't know. And the other thing is, when I started playing it, it was like, okay, I have no idea where the enemies are because I don't know this map yet, which is what always happens when you start playing a game like
Of course,
this, right?
yeah.
So there's leaning, and there's you're supposed to be
Leaning.
more cautious, I think, than what I do. So you can lean to the left, lean to the right.
Leaning.
Yeah, but it's
leaning.
I feel like it's
That's
fairly well
a
done.
new modern gameplay thing. Now.
Yeah,
Leaning.
it's fantastic. You got to check out this lean.
lean thing.
Yep. So those are all my Next Fest games.
Yep.
It wasn't the
Uh,
most
I've got-
exciting.
No.
I've got two more to talk about. Not Next Fest, but two games. First one, Scarlet
Okay.
Hollow Episode 5 Part 2 came out last
Oh man,
week.
you were loving this one last week.
I don't know whether I've gone off it.
Uh-oh.
I hate to say it, right?
I hate to hear it.
And I like Part 1 of Episode 5. That was fine. But Part 2, I feel like it's just being weird for weirdness' sake.
Oh my god, he's figured it
It's
out.
gone. It's gone. It's gone so far left field that I was quite shocked. I mean, there was
that's
a part.
that's Stu saying this.
There was a part of the game where I had no clue what the hell was happening or why it was happening.
Yeah.
And then the characters broke the fourth wall, or the character you're playing as broke the fourth wall and shared the same sentiment.
Oh right, like what
Like,
the fuck's going on?
What the fuck's going on?
Hmm.
Right? I don't know any of these people. Why is this happening? Right? And I'm like, but it's still. And then there was this weird thing about a witch, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? And then it had loads of weird where it looked like they hadn't bothered to do the full animations. So there was like
Perfect.
not animations, that's probably not the right word, but like character models. I don't know. Up until now, that it's all hand drawn artwork, so it's always looked really, really cool, cool and good.
Yeah.
Did they
And
go
then
AI?
No, I don't know what they did. So they had this. There's this weird bit for probably the last 20 minutes of the second part of the episode, 25 minutes,
Yeah.
where all of the backgrounds are almost like digitized photographs.
Yeah.
Right.
And the characters are just, those wooden art things that you pose. Just like a wooden marionette
Yeah.
on a stand, and you can move
Right,
its
right,
arms
yeah.
and legs and head and stuff to pose it.
Yeah.
And all the characters were just those with wigs and stuff on.
Wow. That's
And I don't know
weird.
what they were trying
Like
to convey.
placeholders, or like you think it's
I
like
don't
being weird
know.
now, dude.
Well, I don't know whether it was like, oh well, we didn't have time to do drawing proper characters, so we'll just
Yeah.
use these. But this has
Wow.
been fifth episode has been in development for 2 years,
Okay.
so it's not like they've only just.
Think how
and
bad it would have looked if they'd only done 1 year on it.
And I feel like it's only. Let me just have a look. I can tell you actually. I did look at this. I've played. Where is it? Oh, I can't find it. Oh, I had it on my thing. But I think it's something like an hour and an hour and a bit on the whole of episode 5, maybe an hour. So an hour of gameplay.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
and it just didn't seem very long. I mean, the second part, I thought this was going to be in like 3 or 4 parts. This episode 5, and it was 2 parts, and now I'm done. And it's like you've reached the end of episode 5. Wait, we'll update when the next part's gonna or the next episode's coming, the final episode.
Yeah.
But I lost a bit of investment
Yeah.
in the story in this
They've
this
changed,
second
man. They
part.
used to be weird, cool, but now they're weird, weird.
I don't know. I just didn't. I struggled to get it.
Gosh.
Yeah.
Last week I was singing its praises, and this week I'm just like,
Yeah,
I
we're
didn't.
singing its
I
praises.
struggled to get it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just found it all a bit too weird and made
Too weird.
little
Stu
sense.
Fairlass is too
I know,
weird.
right? Mr. Waz himself is saying this
I
is
know.
too weird.
It's almost like they've lost the way a bit. I don't know, and I'm disappointed.
You feel like they're just been trying to be too Twin Peaksy? Too
I don't
weird?
know.
Too odd?
I don't know. It was
Dude,
just.
you know?
Do you know?
I don't know. I don't.
doesn't sound
I
like you know.
don't know. I want to know, but I don't know.
Doesn't sound like you know.
Sound like Les Dennis.
I don't really know.
I don't really know.
No, it's. I'm gonna stick with it because obviously I bought it, so I'll get the next
Yeah,
part
and
anyway.
you're tight.
And I'm tight. But if this is another 2 years and then it's not a satisfying ending after all of this,
Yeah.
because it just made no sense. I was sat there at the end of it, scratching my head, wondering what the fuck I'd just played.
What the fuck? Jesus fucking Christ.
Okay. Anyway, let's do the big game. Let's talk about that. So,
What?
yeah, I'm
Oh.
playing.
Big is a kind of a generous word, but you talking about play my game. Oh, no. You're
No,
talking about
no,
the game.
no.
I beg your pardon. I beg your pardon.
He's talking about a real game.
So,
Rude.
probably the first massive release of this year, which is Resident
Yeah, I'd
Evil
say so.
Requiem. I pre-ordered it because it was like on offer for pre-order. So I thought, oh, I'm going to buy this when it's cheaper.
Yo.
And yeah, I've not played a whole lot. I've probably played about the first hour.
Yeah.
About the first hour of the game. And I'm playing it on Steam Deck. Can I just say, runs lovely. It runs absolutely lovely on the Steam Deck. Lovely. What's kind of impressive is it was a bit weird, by the way. It obviously, we'll assess your computer, which is my Steam Deck, and we'll set the settings appropriately for your computer. And it started, and I went, what the fuck is this? And there was all these weird, like, artifacts all over the heads of the first cutscene characters. Her hair was just, like, weird.
Yeah.
All the textures looked fucking off as fuck.
Right.
It just looked all kinds of weirdness.
All kinds of
So I went into settings. This is where it gets a bit fucking irritating. So I finished it. I thought, well, I'll let it get to the end of the cutscene. Then I'm going to go in and have a look. So I went into the settings. It was set at the lowest of low settings, like as low as it can go.
How low can you go?
How low can you go? So it was very, 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 very low. You need to. Can you put on the one I've actually done the link
Oh, yeah,
to in the
sorry,
show notes?
sorry.
Because that's a comparison
Sauce.
between the Steam Deck and Switch 2 version.
Come on, Chinny.
Come on, Chitty, stop fucking getting some generic one because you can't be asked clicking on the link I've provided.
I didn't do that. I saw that. I thought you'd like. Why have you posted this? But there's a reason. Right. Okay.
Yeah,
There's a reason.
There's a reason. Basically, it's to show how good it looks on Steam Deck to an extent. But that all being said, once I'd sorted all this, and you had to go back to the main menu, by the way. You can't change the graphics in game, so you've got to come out of the game completely and then go back in again. The other big change, can I say, in this game compared to other Resident Evil so far is there's no typewriters to save the game. It seems to auto save.
No, there is.
hell?
There is.
Because I haven't come across one.
There is.
I haven't come across any as of
There
yet.
is.
So
You've just got to
And the
play
good
it on.
thing we
You got to play it on a different difficulty.
yeah, because I'm playing on casual, man. I
There
thought,
you
fuck
go.
that.
There
That
you go.
fucking. I ain't got time to play on a difficulty. Although I must admit, at the moment, I'm possibly regretting that decision because it is very easy.
Yeah.
Currently.
Yeah.
But then I'm not too bothered because I'm more of a story and puzzle guy anyway, so I'm not too bothered about the combat not being
Yeah.
particularly difficult.
Yeah.
And it's quite nice to feel like a badass.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I feel like a bit of a badass.
Well, I was hearing
things.
things. I was hearing things about this game, and I was thinking of Duke. Because you play,
Okay.
you play one of Duke's favorite games is Fear 2, and the reason why I loved it is
Yeah.
because there was a lot of tension, and then you get in the
Yes.
mech, and then you release the tension. And
Yes.
this game,
This
you-
looks like there's a woman eating your face and then she pukes in
no,
your
no, no,
face.
that's just a one cutscene.
Well,
that
You
is-
play as Grace, who is sort
Yeah.
of what you think as a traditional Resident Evil game.
Yeah.
You know,
That
you,
is correct. And
Amos.
that's in first
Walk.
person.
yeah,
by
that's
the
in
way.
first person, and then you play as Leon,
It looks
and
third
he's
person
just
over the
he's just absolutely he's third person.
He's
Leon
a
is
fucking
third person,
beast.
and he's a
Oh, okay.
beast. So it's kind of like Leon is the mech, and Grace is like like
Nice.
There's loads of what I've come across as well is loads of these cool contextual finishers,
yeah.
like finishing moves. So if you're near a car, when you do a finisher with him, he actually grabs the zombie by the head and smashes its head.
He loves
into the
a
car
spinning kick, Leon, doesn't he? He
body. He
loves
does a
a,
lot of
That's
spinning
awesome.
kicks.
Yeah,
He does a
yeah.
lot of spinning, and he has a hand cannon that fucking blows the limbs off it, a la sort of Soldier of
Dude.
Fortune 2 style.
yes.
So whatever bit of the body you're aiming at, that bit is gone once you've
Bye-bye.
sort of shot him with a hand cannon.
Yeah.
It's kind of impressive. Kind of impressive. So I played the first bit as Grace, then I played the second bit as Leon, and I'm on the third bit again as Grace now. So I have
Yeah,
actually
cool.
played
So
a
you-
reasonable amount.
Yeah, you're in the thick of it.
I'm in the thick of it. It looks amazing. It's smooth as butter. I mean, I've locked it at 30 frames because you don't need to have fast frames when you're playing a game like this. And it's solid. I mean, it is solid. It is stable. I've had no glitches. Everything looks good. The effects look great. And I've set it up on, I think it's normal for most things, high on some stuff.
Right.
But so far so good. It's running like a dream
Nice.
on Steam Deck, which is
Running
fucking amazing.
like a dream.
I wish everything was made using this engine.
Oh,
know,
this
using-
engine. I don't know what they're doing at Capcom, but my God, they're making some good looking
This
games.
engine, I mean, we played that other. What was that other game we played using it's got, what is it called? The engine? I can't remember now.
I don't know.
It's
I
got a
don't- I don't
weird
know.
name.
I don't know what the engine's called.
It's something like Re-Engine or something like that.
Oh yeah, that does sound familiar. Yeah, but
Something like
I don't know.
Re-Engine.
But their games just look beautiful. Like,
They
absolutely
look beautiful, and they run. They're optimized
Yeah,
within
they
an
run
inch
well.
of their lives
They're
compared
doing-
to Unreal Engine 5 stuff. It's a whole other level of
Stu, they're doing
optimization.
some black magic.
Voodoo.
You know what I mean?
I was going to say they do some fucking voodoo.
doing some
down at
dodgy stuff.
Capcom.
Over there.
It's very impressive.
Yeah, it is very good.
And it looks great. I mean, you can see on screen here how good it looks on the Steam Deck.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
You know, it looks absolutely fine.
It looks
And
bloody
by the way,
lovely.
it's brutal so far. There's been some proper
It was very brutal.
oh my god moments.
Yeah. So which parts are you enjoying the most? Like the Grace bits or the Leon
I've
bits?
only played one Leon bit, so that was quite short as well. So I haven't really got into Leon enough to make a judge decision.
I've heard the
But I
Leon
do
bits.
like,
The Leon bits are meant to be really, really good. So
yeah. But I'm impressed with the Grace bit so far. You know, it's got that classic. I mean, there's some weird. It's done some weird stuff, but also interesting stuff too. Because there's a bit where you don't have a torch, so
yeah,
directly in front of you is completely pitch black.
yeah,
But at the sides, there's just a slight bit of light either side of you, so you can see what's next to you.
right.
But you can't see directly ahead; it's completely black. So it is a bit weird because it's like, well, where's that light coming from when you haven't got a torch? But I guess
Yeah.
that was just
Yeah, it's
you
a
know, we can't
gameplay
have
thing,
them
isn't it? Yeah,
stumbling around in the complete darkness because they never fucking find anything.
that's it. Yeah,
So
You
it's
got
pretty
it.
good. Again, they've done a pretty impressive job of it so far.
good stuff.
So yeah, very impressed. Obviously, you know, I was never going to be concerned about dialogue or voice acting or any of that stuff in these games because they're always fucking.
It's always
smooth
it's
and
always pretty
slick.
good. It's always pretty
Yeah.
good.
So yeah, looking forward to getting really stuck into it. Like I say, I wish I'd have had more time to play it.
One of my favourite games is RE2 remake.
Oh yeah,
So good, and I played Resident Evil 3 remake, and I loved it as well. And so I am interested, but the thing is,
I feel like this is going to be up there.
I
with
like
those-
to
both of
play.
those
I've heard brilliant things about this game. Like people are absolutely
Yeah.
going nuts about it. But I like to play all the games in the series. So I need to start with. So Resident Evil 4 would probably be next for me.
Yeah, the
and
remake
then
is amazing.
I need to play 7. and then I need to play 8, and then I need to play 9. You know what I mean? It's a lot of
7 is. I love 7. That is all out and out horror though.
yeah,
7.
but people say like 7's like the scariest one, and I'm a huge pussy these
Yeah.
days, so like
Yeah.
I don't know if I can handle it, but yeah, it's definitely stuff that I do like it, but I'm scared of it, but there's a lot of
Yeah.
Resident Evil to play up to this one. Do you know what I mean? That I haven't played, so I'd like to play it, but I feel like I've got to play RE4 remake and then 7 and then 8 and then
Yeah.
this.
And you're a pussy, so you're probably not good.
And I'm a pussy. Yeah, that's true.
You're a pussy.
These are true. These things are true.
But yeah, totally recommend it. Loved it. Right,
Cool.
let's
Glad you liked
quickly do. Let's very quickly do play my game. Bitch.
Yes, please. Let's quickly do this one. Please.
Okay, here comes the
Fucking
play my
quickly do
game,
this.
bitch.
Yeah, bitch!
Yeah, bitch.
Play my game, bitch.
Yeah, it's got the Breaking Bad connection.
Yeah, bitch! Piece of shit.
Oh, I feel bad. I
Yeah,
feel
what?
bad. I feel bad because I
You
listened
never
to.
feel bad.
I do because I listened to an interview of. I didn't go out my way. It was just on a podcast I listened to, and it was like
Yeah.
we've got Ariel Knight who's just released a game called Dropshot, and I'm like, oh, that's the game that we're gonna play. And I heard him talk about it, and he made it in a year, and he was really passionate, and he was like, you've got to support black game developers, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm really gonna give this a go. And then I played it, and I went, nah.
There's
This
a
is-
game on Steam called We Are Chicago, which I think is meant to be kind of like, representing the south side of Chicago and
Yeah.
but as you said, we need to evaluate
Gotta be
games
good.
based on their actual fun,
Yeah.
not just in terms of like the political context or whatever it is.
So this game is you basically he said that he based it off the level in Saints Row 3 where you skydive out and it
That's too
plays
funny because I was thinking like,
Kanye West's Power.
what if we took that level, not the skydiving level, it's the first level where you're like flying through the air.
Yeah, that
That's
one.
the skydiving is later.
Oh, is it right?
But
I don't know,
anyway,
but you're flying through the air. It plays Kanye West.
yeah.
That's his inspiration.
That's
for
a
this.
heck of a level. The opening level in Saints Row 3, it felt like we took that, but just it made it less fun.
That's
Like,
basically-
Well, it's like
Yeah, that's what he's done.
this is the thing, though. This is the description. Aerial Knight's Dropshot is a fast,
Mm,
stylish action shooter. Right, first of all,
kind of stylish.
it is not fast.
It's not
It is
fast.
quite possibly the slowest thing I've ever seen. I'm like, what the?
Well,
and then I
once you
thought,
go through the little rings and speed up, then it gets fast at times.
yeah,
But for the
but
most part, it's not fast.
it's slow. I'm like,
Well,
what's going on?
He mentioned this, right? He said because the reason there's speed lines on the sides, you know what I mean? There's like little lines to indicate that you're flying. And he says if you actually saw how fast your character was falling, it would be fast. But the problem is it's all relative to
feel
what it
fast.
doesn't feel fast because you're not
It
close
definitely
to
doesn't
anything.
feel fast.
For me,
Uh,
because you're using your finger as a gun, but for me, I just think the gunplay and finding enemies that are falling with you is just not that good and fun.
It isn't, and there's no way to get any nearer to them, is there? There's no way
No.
to speed up or dive or anything
No.
that I could find. I mean, maybe there isn't. I just didn't figure it out.
I think
but-
you're right. Yeah, I think you're right.
And I'm just like, and it just looks really amateurish. And there was like the first level.
Well, they made it
was
in
like
a
about
year,
3
so
things
that's the one thing. They did make it in a year, so that's one thing. But I know what you're saying. Yeah, we shouldn't give them any
The,
slack.
the only redeeming feature that I can find for this game, having played it, is the art style, maybe.
Art style's pretty good.
And
Yeah.
the art style.
I kind of like the menus a little bit. Like
And
they're
the
not
menus.
great.
So this is funny
know.
actually because his background is UI and graphic design.
Really.
Yes.
When you get a kill, it's like, and then it like zeroes out, and like I don't know, it's got kind of satisfying when
So
you
when
get a
you
hit.
said art style and the interface, that's what he's good at. That's what he's.
Maybe you
Yeah,
should
sure.
stick to doing that. Maybe that's
Well,
his shtick.
yeah, I just think really the core gameplay just isn't fun.
It isn't. It's not fun at all.
And if,
I've
if
found
the
it
idea
hard to
is
find
that we
any
are
fun.
moving, right? If the idea is that we are moving quickly, but it doesn't feel like it, well, then you need to make it feel like it. You know what I mean? Like put
Yeah,
some more stuff
regardless
on
of-
by it. Have
but
us
if
be
you-
in a more of
yeah.
a tool.
I-
If it's
the-
wide open, then it's gonna feel less intense.
Yeah, I think I hated every time you finished a level, it went back to like the cursor was always on level 1
Yeah,
for some
yeah,
reason,
yeah.
and I just
'Cause you
think it
got
should be on
your
the
rating.
next level.
It
Well,
should
Yeah, it
definitely.
should. Even little things like that, man.
Yeah.
And it's
if you're
almost like he went, you know that game No More Heroes? Let's take some elements of that zaniness and put it into this.
Yeah, the music I just felt got repetitive a lot as well. And,
Yeah.
and
There was very few things I liked about this game.
yeah.
Not
On
amazing.
paper, it sort of sounds really good, doesn't it?
It
But
sounded cool. It sounded
Yeah.
cool, but
Yeah, it
in
wasn't.
reality, it's not cool. It's not
feel-
fun.
Sorry, bro.
It's not
Sorry, mate.
interesting.
Sorry, didn't like it.
So
But even
thumbs
when
down.
he says, right, I'm watching it now, and he says, oh, if you near something, it'd be moving really fast. But it's not. He just went past the rock, and it was going at a snail's pace.
Yeah.
It's not like things are quick when you get up close to them, because they're not.
Yeah.
They should have
Yeah.
made it like twice as fast as this, and then like when you go through those circles, then it goes twice as fast as that. That would have been better.
Yeah, that would have been way better. It's just not fast enough.
It's not fast enough.
Not fast.
And it's not
Right.
It's not cool enough. There's nothing
No.
cool about it, man.
It's like it's really trying to be cool, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? Like, that's sort of how it
Yeah,
feels. It's
failing.
really
It's
really
trying
trying.
too hard. It's trying too hard, man.
Not like you used to. You ooze cool. Don't
I
you?
don't have to try to be cool.
You know.
I'm cool.
You just are.
Okay. We have got an email and we have got
Hello. Good evening and welcome to the middle of the film.
Okay, you ready for an email? It's a big one, so strap in.
Can you handle my style? No, you can't handle my style. Email.
There you go. Is that it? Is it done?
Yeah. I think
That's
so.
it. Now we're done.
Here we go. There we go. Perceptum, take a good look in the mirror. And it's from,
Is this
of
Jason
course,
again?
Jason. And he says, hey, veterans, I'm aware we don't require a handheld mirror to witness a horror of today, even on a bad hair day. But the use of a hand mirror in the game Perceptum seems like a brilliant mechanic. You should watch some gameplay. It looks amazing. I might have a look.
Have a gander.
Me, Galahad ancestry, kind of a big deal. 26 kings. We are in the manuscripts. Nile of the Nine Hostages is in 3 video games which I just purchased. Age of Empires, Crusader Kings, and Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Specifically, there is a 12 to 15 hour DLC all about him. One of his sons is where the lineage began. His other son brought the O'Neill Red Hand referenced in Peaky Blinders. Since I love Pentiment, this is a dream come true. So I think he's trying to say he's like related to kings that are in games. Is that
Right.
right?
It sounds like it.
I am studying the works from the Scriptorium, the Book of Bollymot, and others. Needless to say, I am knee deep in beautiful manuscripts related to my people. I am enjoying it. Even Assassin's Creed feels new to me. Pentiment being my fairy game, it almost feels like a simulation. And the old Braveheart, Mel Gibson, may be making a film or series of my ancestry soon.
Oh man, you don't want Mel Gibson anywhere near that shit.
Yeah, you know. Now,
What's he
thank
done?
God
What's
I
he
don't-
done?
Jesus, oh how I love you, Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Jesus.
what's your problem?
Also, I hate Jews. You know,
Yeah.
either way.
He did say
Don't
that.
know.
Yeah.
He did say that. Those exact words came out of his mouth.
Pretty
I
much.
remember.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. Now,
Blessed.
thank God I don't have your DNA here today, but I have put on the gloves and dug through the shit like the dude on Jurassic Park. Only have 3 big piles filled with nuts. Chin,
Hello.
likely British, possibly Chinese. Name came from having a big chin or no beard. Chins. Mary Chin, first black woman to graduate from Bellevue Medical University.
Sick.
Sorry, go on.
I'm just saying that's cool.
Sick.
Yeah.
That's all.
Another famous woman, Julia Chin,
Yeah, hello.
was enslaved yet in charge of one of our prior vice presidents, his wife, plantations. Nikki Chin.
Am I
English
related to a bunch of
songwriter and-
slaves? Is this the takeaway?
that is the gist of this.
Sick.
Apparently.
Nikki Chin, English songwriter and music producer in 1945. Anthony Chin,
Oh yeah.
actor in A View to a Kill and Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Yeah.
Chef Bobby Chin, a TV host in the 50s. Carl Chin,
Carl Chin's
a
famous.
historian
Yeah.
specialising in Birmingham.
Yeah. I've met Carl. I know Carl. Yeah.
Carl Chin.
Yep.
I'd look into that, Mike. By the way, your name origin is Devon. My maternal side is Devon. Cousin Chinny.
Oh, we're bloody family, mate. We're family.
Fowler. It means bird catcher.
Yeah.
Don't tell me your better half. Don't
Thank you,
tell your
Fowler.
better half. Sorry, don't tell your better half. Any German tie stew. They once had a King Fowler. Britain has an astronomer Fowler, which could explain a lot. Jeff Fowler was the director of Sonic the Hedgehog, and Randy and Brad Fowler were on my baseball team in the 80s. We won every year. Bishop of Gloucester, 1700, Richard Fowler. Chancellor of the Exchequer to Edward the Fourth, another bishop in Ireland. Bishop stew in the house. Kevin Spacey's real surname is Fowler.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, that's not a good connection.
No.
Lots of Fowlers, dude. Get me a rich bird. So there you go. Piotrowski,
Aye, aye.
Ain't no Piotrowskis.
a 4-star Air Force general. But what
Bullshit,
is
he's making this up.
interesting is relating to Eric is that dude was involved in Space Command in 1934, and I believe our government is about to reel something-
1934. What are you talking about? There was no Space Command in 1934.
I don't know. And I believe our government is about to.
There
reel
was.
something
They just
extra
used to
about-
look up and go, man, that's really
Yeah,
far
space,
away.
Space.
Go out there into space. That's
Jesus.
how you commanded people in 34.
Well, look up. I don't know. 4-star General Piotrowski.
No, I'm
I
not
don't
looking
know,
it up. You're just gonna write in some nonsense, and I'm supposed to spend time fact checking him? No.
Well, you fact check everything else. What's your problem? Extra
But I
odd
can tell
about
this is
Duke.
bullshit.
Very soon. Good old Zygmunt Piotrowski, known for his work on the Rorschach test. This
Rorschach.
means something,
Rorschach.
apparently.
No, Rorschach developed the
Rorschach.
Rorschach test. That's why it's called the Rorschach test.
No, well, apparently Zygmunt Piotrowski is known for his work on it. So
He,
he,
but he
must have
probably
helped.
he probably like did the books on it. You know what I mean? Did the
And
taxes.
Edwards' work on quantum game theory.
Oh yeah.
Susie, vice president of women's games on ESPN. So there you go, Susie
That's cool.
Piotrowski.
Okay.
I hope.
Have you been in touch
maybe-
with
That one I might
Susie?
believe.
I think
I don't know.
these will all be true. I can't imagine he's made these up just for your benefit, Duke.
All I know
I
is
think-
ain't nobody doing no Space Command in 1934.
Well, maybe you need to look it up and check.
Gee,
Do
that
your fact
space is
checking.
really far away.
Hey,
Shall we?
Space, look at that- look
you
at
want me
that
to
moon.
waggle?
Look at
Here,
that
look
moon.
at all these papers. You want to grade this shit? No. I got to grade it all. This
Gee,
is just one class.
Gee, Larry, that space is really far away. Shall we meet again next year? Yes.
Yeah, General
Let's go get this
General
space stuff
Piotrowski.
out. Yeah.
Anyway, I
Yeah,
hope maybe
see?
this just a little interested in what you might find out.
Well, I was
Though I
interested.
hope. Hey, isn't it interesting? We had a new boiler fitted
Jesus Christ.
last week.
Oh, that is interesting. Hang on, people.
You couldn't
And
have
the
said
plumber-
anything
the plumber-
any less interesting.
Was called James Fowler.
No.
That guy, long lost cousins. He should do it for free.
You see. Yeah, I should have got mates rates.
Family right.
Though I hope it isn't related to Kevin Spacey or anyone named Donald, unless he's a duck. That would be an interesting tie in the Fowler. Look into your mirror, gents. We don't need kings, we need mirrors, Lord Jason. P.S. I know it's big, but what can I say? Suck old Nile of the Nine. So there you go. King Jason from now on, I guess.
Yeah. No, we'll definitely do that
All
from now
right.
on.
Thank you, Jason. We appreciate
Yeah.
those fun collections of words.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was an interesting thing.
Oh, I was interested
guess.
in other people. But
I
I'm
was
glad,
interested.
I'm glad he found Carl Chin. I know Carl Chin. He's we're always having dinner
Oh.
together, me and Carl. We're best buds.
Yeah, you're right. By the way, you're right. Jason's made some shit up because apparently there was no formal space command in 1934, as military space operators did not
You
exist
are
at that
wrong.
time.
Was you,
However,
go figure.
1934 was a significant year for aviation and the military, with several developments relevant to future air and
I'm
space.
sorry. Are you reading an
capabilities.
AI summary to me?
Yeah, of course I am. Because I don't know anything about
no,
it.
absolutely not. I am not trying to hear what AI has to tell us about Space Command in 1934.
Oh, maybe that's not true then. Maybe that's also untrue.
That's a good way to think about it. AI can make up all sorts of shit. Let's
Yeah,
not
it can
trust
make up
AI,
all
shall we?
sorts of
Let's
shit.
look for reliable sources.
Well, I've just read on AI here, Duke, that I should trust AI and it's fine.
AI is
Yeah.
very trustworthy according to AI.
Yeah, I've just read it.
Maybe that's where Jason got his information.
Is it? Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Is it speak pipe time now?
Yes, it is.
Type. It's the way to leave a message.
All right, Spotify, I fixed my shit. Sorry, I had to update my payment details when my cards went bad. All right, so this is, I'm going to reset the sound here. Saint Diesel sending us a speak pipe called Comfort TV Numb. I see what you did there, Saint Diesel. That's cute. I have become eager to hear this speak pipe.
Hey, veteran gamers. I managed to get this week off work for some personal things I had to do, some
Ooh,
financial
personal things.
things I had to sort out with my bank. But unfortunately, on Tuesday and Wednesday, I came down with a bit of a heavy cold and
Oh,
a
no.
throaty cough. It's subsided now, but I thought I'm going to stay indoors for Tuesday and Wednesday and maybe watch something on TV. And I landed on Tubi, of all places, the TV series Detectorists, which I've seen before
Yeah, that's,
several times. It's probably my favourite comedy series of the last 10 years or so.
Mackenzie Crook. Yeah,
It's a British TV series about a couple of guys who own metal detectors, and it's all about their days just out metal detecting and their friends and family. It stars Mackenzie Crook and Toby Jones, and this isn't really a recommendation of that TV series, although I suppose that's exactly what I'm doing here. But Mackenzie Crook even wrote it and directed the series, so I think he got it right straight away, and it only lasted 3 series, which is probably about right, rather than going on and on. But it's there for anyone to watch on Tubi. But it brings to me my question this week. I watched it because I thought it was comfort watching, basically something where I've watched it before, I know it's good, I enjoy the characters, I enjoy the situations. A lot of people might not even find it funny, but as I said, it's one of my favourites from the last 10 years. So, question for you, is there a TV series or film that you just comfort watch when you're not feeling very well? And that's it.
Okay.
Well, I'm a weird person, right? I play the same video games over and over again. I always order the same thing. When we go to a restaurant, we went to an Indian restaurant, our local one last night. I go in there, they put 2 menus out on the table. I just put mine on top of the Duchess's. I don't even need this. I know exactly what I'm getting. It's the same thing all the time. When it comes to TV, I will watch the same shows over and over and over and over and over and over and over. I don't have access to The Simpsons because we don't have Disney, but I have watched that a million times on DVDs. Right now I'm watching 30 Rock again for the 90 millionth time. I've watched Brooklyn Nine-Nine, Parks and Rec a million times. Those are my go-to comfort shows. Brooklyn Nine-Nine, I think I said maybe. I don't know.
By the way, have you seen that they've recently revived Scrubs?
I did see that, and I wish I knew Scrubs so I could decide whether I'd wanted to watch it again or not. Because that sometimes comes up in these discussions on Reddit, like, all right, which show should I watch now that I've seen Arrested Development or whatever? And people are ready to jump in. So sometimes people put Modern Family in that list. I'm like, are you out of your fucking mind?
It's a good show.
Community, yes. Modern Family is like your most bog standard. His Latin wife is very hot-tempered and she sucks at driving. Oh my God. The ebullient, bubbly, over-the-top, camp, musical theater loving fat gay man is the least stereotypical character on that show. And that's saying something.
Yeah, but he likes football. He does. He does.
Yes, he does. So let us shatter these stereotypes from
I like Modern
start
Family.
to
I don't think it's poetry. I don't think it's poetry or anything. I just think it's fun.
Not on
like.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine's level, dude.
No,
Come
I don't
on.
think it is. No, I don't
there's a
think it is.
difference.
No.
Anyway, that's my answer. Now, so I'll watch the things that I love to watch already. And Strong Bad and the Carl Pilkington, Ricky Gervais cartoon show, you can find that on YouTube. I'll watch that a million.
Yep.
Yeah, I've got to say, I'm going to do an obvious one, but one that you two may or may not agree with is Friends. I always think Friends still holds up pretty well. I know there's some questionable material amongst it, but I love it. That is a real comfort watch sort of TV show.
It had an unquestionable cultural impact. I mean, it's just, and it's I mean, yeah, it deserves cultural critique, but for what it is, like it's certainly very comforting and funny. We're watching the Golden Girls, and it's kind of that same kind of thing. Just like
there's always those funny bits that everybody remembers.
Yeah, sure.
Like,
and I think
pivot. Who doesn't remember Pivot?
And you know, it's got a stupid character. It's got, you know, the two people you want to see fall in love, and it takes them a while to get there. And yeah,
You
all
know,
that stuff.
they coined the phrase "going commando." That came from
Did
that.
they?
Yeah,
I didn't
because
realize that.
basically
This I will
basically-
fact check.
Fact check
Basically,
it.
Joey puts all of Chandler's clothes on in one go,
Yeah,
and then
I've
starts
s-
doing lunges. And as he's doing them, he goes, "And I'm even going commando." And as far as I know, up until that point, it had never been coined as a phrase before. So it was. It
Duke,
originated
pull that up,
from
please.
Joey saying, Dewey,
Pull-
I may be wrong. I
pull
may
it-
be wrong,
pull
but
it
that's
up,
my
Duke.
belief.
I don't
That's
believe
my
it.
belief. Fact check it, Duke. Seal. Fact check this.
it.
Yes, I'm trying to fact check it. You give me a second.
Check it.
I can't imagine it be that
Comfort
difficult.
shows, Stu. While he's doing that, what's your comfort show? What would you watch for a bit of? Oh, this is nice and comfort.
Friends, it's what's yours?
Friends.
What's
Oh.
yours?
For me, I got a couple. The Thick of It, which is quite
Oh,
funny.
okay.
It's funny because it's such an angry show. Do you know what I mean? So when you say comfort show, it's not easy, relaxing comedy. It's very angry comedy. The one sort of show that maybe you two wouldn't suspect me of comfort watching a lot, but I do,
Oh, yeah.
especially when I'm really like ill or there's something going on, and like I just
Oh, Black Mirror.
no.
Hooray for Nazis.
No. The show's
Dad's Army.
no Abfab.
Epstein was a great dude.
Oh, yeah.
Abfab.
Sorry, which one?
Absolutely fabulous. Is-
Absolutely fabulous.
Yeah, I would not expect you to be a fan
No,
of that show.
I don't know. It's a good
love,
show.
I love that show. I absolutely adore it. I think I used to watch it
I
as
can
a
see
kid.
it being up your alley in terms of the humor style.
I used to watch it as a kid, but I didn't really get it. I just used to think
Yeah.
that Joanna Lumley was funny, and Jennifer Saunders was funny, and they were, and they still are. But now as an adult, I know what they do for a job, and I know what they're trying to mock and what they're trying to say. So as an adult, I found a different level of comedy in it, you know. But yeah, The Thick of It, Abfab, Bottom is a show that I always like to watch now and again. Red Dwarf, Peep Show. When it's been a few years, 2-3 years, and I think I haven't watched Peep Show for a while. I haven't watched Red Dwarf for a while. I'll go through those. But the
I've
Thick
been
of It,
actually.
The Thick of It is.
This isn't comedy, but I've been watching Homicide, the show that David Simon made before The Wire, and there's a lot of things that you can tell they're like sort of reaching toward, like, oh, this became that, or whatever.
Right.
And there's some good character arcs and interesting developments and stuff. It's not nearly the show The Wire is, but anyway, I'm on the final season. I'm so ready to be done with it, and it's
Yeah.
not bad, but I have to be in a certain mindset to watch it. Once it's like the first time you watch The Wire, right? Like it's hard to
hard.
watch. It's
Yeah,
hard
it's
to
hard.
make it through. And keep
You've got
track.
to.
So-
It's very similar to playing a game, I think, where it's like it's like an active watch. Do you know what I mean? Like you
Yeah.
really have to like remember people's names and
Right.
Whereas Brooklyn Nine-Nine, it's like, oh, Jake is doing something silly. Like
Yeah,
you
yeah,
don't really
got it.
need to know what's going on. Yeah, but I tend to, and I do this with pretty much everything in life. Like I tend not to go back too much to comfort stuff. I try and keep myself open to new stuff all the time. So I'm always trying to watch new comedy, or because I feel like I don't like the idea of being one of these guys in the pub that goes, they just don't make them like they used to. Do you know what I mean? Even though sometimes
of course.
I've
Right,
got
there's
to the
good stuff
age.
being made now,
I've
good
got
stuff.
to the age where it does feel like that. You know what I mean? Like with video games.
Sure,
and-
but that's
and-
a lot to do with your nostalgia and your personal
Yes.
connections to it.
which is
Like
partly
I used to watch
the,
the Muppet Babies when I was a kid, and it may or may not slap the way it used to.
but it's partly why like I only played new games last year. Do you know what I mean? And doing
Yeah,
that,
sure.
I discovered
Yeah, force yourself
so
to.
many brilliant games and gone. You
Yeah.
know what? There are great stuff, and there's. I'm sure if I
So-
watched movies, like only new movies, like I would have the same sort of thing.
So before we get to this question of going commando, Jason put in the chat, 1987 and 1990, Piotrowski was indeed part of the Space Command.
It
I thought you
was.
said something about
He
34.
he said 34.
Yeah, right. Okay, I fact checked
Did you
this.
read
one.
it wrong?
No, I will read it again just to tell you. A
Oh, I believe you.
four-star,
You said you read
a
it, okay.
four-star Air Force general. But what is interesting relating to Eric is that this dude was involved in Space Command in 1934, and I believe our government is about to reel some.
So did
was-
he write it wrong?
He was born in 1934. Yeah, he wrote it wrong.
That's very different.
He
See, I
was
thought he was talking
born in
fine.
1934, not Space
Maybe-
Command in
Says,
1934.
look it up.
Jason.
He says And he says Wikipedia, look it up. Dude, I've worked on Wikipedia. I've written like 13 featured articles on Wikipedia. I love Wikipedia. It's not a reliable source in and of itself. You can find sources through Wikipedia. That's the
No,
best way.
easy. I mean, I've just looked. He's called John L. Piotrowski. He was born in
And the source is what?
1934.
Where's the source? What source is it?
It is on Wikipedia. It's on Wikipedia, dude.
Wikipedia is a tertiary
Yeah,
source.
but this guy, they're not going to get a bloody military general wrong, are they?
Sure they will. It's not they.
Why?
Who's they?
Why
Who's
would they?
Who's they?
There's a massive, like 4-page article on the guy. It's a big
I'm
article.
sure
it's
there
not.
is.
It's
But
not
here's the
just
thing,
like a
Stu.
little bit.
Yes, but they can have paragraphs that don't have any citations.
All right,
Anybody
well,
can edit
don't
Wikipedia.
trust it then. It's up to you whether you trust it or not. I'm guessing it's real,
Great.
but maybe it isn't. Who knows?
Okay.
That's
Okay.
up to you whether you believe
That's
that
why
someone called
Wikipedia
John L.
requires
Piotrowski.
citations and footnotes and stuff, so that you can decide.
Well,
whether
there's all
it's true.
citations at the bottom.
Great.
I
Guess source
once
this detail you're giving me.
I once clicked on Halo on Wikipedia, the video game Halo,
Uh-huh.
and it took me to a page that just said Halo is gay.
I'll tell you something. I did a lot of work on the French novelist Honoré de Balzac. Balzac.
So this, can I just at the
So
bottom?
everybody, whoops, I need to turn those sounds down again. And people always edit the page and they'll put like Harry Balzac because his name was Honoré de Balzac.
Yeah.
And I'll be honest, I can't get mad when they do that.
No, that's great.
Harry Balzac.
It says, can I just say, as a reference at the bottom, this article incorporates public domain material from the United
that's on-
States
that's
Air
on every
Force.
Wikipedia page. What's the name?
What? That is from the United States Air Force on every Wikipedia page.
Well, no, but anyway, what's the name we're looking at?
John L. Piotrowski.
Okay, thank
You
you.
two get mad about the weirdest thing.
I don't know why you're getting mad about it though, because it's
I'm not
quite
mad.
clearly
I'm
true.
trying to help
Why
you
why are you
understand
like,
how
oh,
it
it's not true? I haven't
I'm
got
not-
any.
okay,
There isn't
first of
anyone
all-
called John L. Piotrowski who was a
No,
general.
no, I never
Fuck
said that.
shit.
I never said
Well, you
that.
more or
Here's-
less. You
No, I
just said
have-
it wasn't. Yeah.
What
Look.
I'm trying to do is what I do with my students: help you understand this website so you can use it in an intelligent,
There's an-
sophisticated way.
There's an article on him in the Air and Space Forces magazine. There's another
Great.
article in the Military
That
Times.
sounds like a
There's
reliable
another article
source.
in Opposing
Great.
America Foundation. There's another
Now I'm
one
convinced.
on. Okay. I don't know why you weren't convinced to begin with, but there you go.
Because hey, I read
Wikipedia.
this thing on Wikipedia. Should not convince anybody. On
There's about
Wikipedia, there's a
15
page about the flat
picture
Earth.
of him.
Oh,
Is
yeah.
in the
There's
Hall
all
of
of them.
is in the Hall of Valor.
Okay,
He died
cool.
aged 92 years old. He had loads of
Hall of Valor.
medals.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Is this podcast on that Wikipedia page? Because we've talked about this guy a
No.
lot.
I don't think
I
so.
know we
Let's
have.
It
check.
should be.
Jesus Christ.
It's not.
Uh,
Probably no, it's not. Because it's not notable, and there's no reliable sources that have reported on it.
I don't know. It's pretty notable
Uh,
right now because you won't stop banging on about it.
And by the way, Friends did not invent Going Commando.
No, they
Thank
did not. I was going to
you.
go through a whole thing with a drum roll and everything, but
Stu, you are
uh,
wrong.
so according
Yeah, but
to
they popularized it.
Whatever,
I
shut
guess.
up.
is
so
the best.
here's the thing. Here's the thing. Let me, if I may.
Yeah.
According to wordhistories.net, a website that we can choose to believe or not. Like, I'm not claiming this is like a very trustworthy source, but you know, they talk about the Oxford English Dictionary, and it says the earliest occurrence in the Oxford English Dictionary for the phrase comes from 1974. So if we wanted to, we could look it up in the OED. University of North Carolina, Chapel Hill apparently had this as slang to be without underwear. So yes, I believe you that Friends probably did popular.
Yeah, but I've read an alternative reason or origin of this, which because Commando was an English ranking, it was never American. So Going Commando would never originate in an American army setting.
Well,
And basically, it did originate in the 70s, but it was the British commandos who were on assignment or whatever, you know, posted somewhere where the food was dodgy, so kept getting the shit. So they could keep on the move. They either cut holes in the pants so they could evacuate their bowels more quickly and easily, or they just didn't wear any underwear to make it easier. Hence Going Commando. So that's another theory
That
of
sounds
the
like
origin.
folk-
that's the
Folklore
thing
to
is
me.
when it comes to etymology, like we have to look at like where did it first appear in print, and like for a
Yeah.
lot of things you'll never know like where it
Yeah.
actually came.
No, and
No,
then,
but it's
then
on
obviously
Wikipedia,
it got
though.
when they work when they work with the American Army, etc. It got translated into their slang, and therefore that's how it
So this
sort
is
of
why this conversation is why I don't play that many video games, because we spend about 40 minutes talking about this.
You gotta fucking blame us?
Yeah.
You gotta be
Yeah.
shitting me.
Yeah, I will. Yeah,
Don't fucking
I
say
will
it. Don't
do. I
even
will.
try that.
I will.
Hear that shit.
I will.
Yeah,
blame
well,
you.
we're not
By the
accepting
way, I
that.
told y'all in the WhatsApp chat, but I'll tell the listeners now. The word of the week this week, one of them was from Merriam-Webster, was knackered. And
Knackered.
you all, of course, know. And I mentioned to my students, I'd never heard anyone use it before I started doing this podcast.
Yeah.
So when I ask them each week, "You all right, Chinny? You all right, Stu?" Because they don't say, I told my students, nobody in England says, "How are you doing?" It's always, "You all right?"
Right.
Anyway, they
all
might
right?
say, "Yeah, I'm right knackered." But the Merriam-Webster said it's a common expression on both sides of the Atlantic. No, it's not. Bullshit. I've never
Yeah,
heard
you've
it.
never heard people go, "I'm knackered."
Isn't it,
Nobody uses
Stu?
it in
Isn't
the
it? Isn't it a reference to like being tired after a wank? Isn't knackered something like that? Isn't
No,
it like
no, no,
considered-
no. It comes
because
no,
because
it-
some people consider it a swear word. Is what I've
No,
heard.
it comes from, well, back in the day when horses got to the point where they were no longer able to work
Stu,
anymore.
you are correct.
They were
Oh.
sent to the knackers yard. So they
Oh.
were too.
That
So
is
and the
right.
knackers yard was where they basically melted them down and made glue out of them. So,
So-
it
Or made
wasn't a very
saddles or
nice thing.
whatever, yeah.
So they're
Yeah.
fucked basically.
Yeah, they go there to die and to
Yeah.
be used and utilized for other
So
stuff.
because
they
I
were
remember
sent
going
the
to this.
knackers yard.
It was like one of my brother's ex-girlfriends, like when he was like I don't know, 16. He was a teenager, and like my brother warned me. He's like, her mommy's really strict. She doesn't like swearing, so don't swear. And she thinks knackered is a swear word, and that I
Well,
always remembered that.
Freak.
It kind of refers to something quite heinous that they did to horses. So I guess
I guess
it's
so,
not
yeah.
a swear word,
It's-
but it's not a nice
But this
thing.
this house
gross.
apparently considered knackered a swear word, and he was like, "Don't even say the word knackered." I was like, "Oh no!" So
Yeah.
all
Can I say fucking exhausted? Shit.
yeah,
Yeah.
I said,
That was
"God,
fine.
can you turn the cunting eating off?" Is what I said.
Wow. You went there.
Yeah, and
I'm as tired as a shit bird and a fuck sandwich.
yeah,
What? Makes sense.
I just
Well,
had
that's how
to-
tired I am.
I was just
I'm
so
too tired to make
I remember because I was only young. I was so conscious that knackered was a swear word. I don't think I spoke. I was just like, I'm not gonna say a thing.
Yeah.
Oh, how are you today, Mike?
You- Your mom's a fat fuck burger. Sorry. I just got no. Sorry.
Okay. Is there anything else for us to talk
I
about? with
fucked
regards
chicken
to-
nuggets
I
for
don't
breakfast.
think there is. I think it's time to say goodbye.
Oh wait, we could do this.
You can f a chicken.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can
Yeah.
Apparently you can.
God, is this it? Okay.
do some shout outs and get the hell out of
Okay.
here.
Time to do some shit.
time for a shout out. Hey!
I don't know that I
Yeah.
haven't. No, I'm gonna shout out MS Rangers. I think that's the one I wrote down because he was the one who let me know that there was a problem with the stream,
Oh.
and
Yeah.
we got it sorted. I mean, you probably did. You know when I told you about it, or was
No,
he the one? who
no, I had
sorted
no.
it?
He was the one who.
So,
who
MS
alerted
Rangers
us to
saved the
fact.
day. Thank you,
You
MS
broke- you
Rangers.
broke
Well,
the news.
eventually, it took a few
best
days to get it
friend.
sorted out, but
Yeah.
fucking hell.
Okay.
Thank you for letting us know that our shit was all fucked up. Apologies to anyone out there who's not. He's probably talking to. God damn it! I can't focus when Jason's putting weird shit in the chat. Shout out to everyone in the chat of YouTube, GH Rocker, Lebo, Soul Brother, Mr. Nightlower, and of course,
Yeah, there you go.
and my
I'm
students.
gonna.
I might have these papers graded by tomorrow, but I'm trying.
Yeah, I'm gonna shout out Jason for actually typing it wrong on his email. Sorry, but you did. I'm also gonna shout out not Derek because he never lets us down, does he? Every week he sends
Nah,
a speed
bless him.
pipe in, and we
True, he's
appreciate
very
that. 'cause it's always,
fastidious. He's
Yeah, and
as
he always gives us
reliable
something-
as a morning dump from somebody who eats a lot of
Indeed.
oatmeal.
always gives us something interesting to talk about. And that's about it, really. Shout out to everyone else who sends us emails periodically, etc. There you go. I'm done. Ginny.
Wow, Jason was our lonely one last week, and our only one this week. Come on, people, let's go.
Yeah,
I shout out to the
VeteranGamersCo.uk@gmail something. What is
not
it?
even close.
yeah, that's the one. Can't go
uh,
wrong.
I shout out to the gaming news that we don't talk about. Big gaming.
We didn't have
Xbox.
time.
Yeah,
Fuck
well,
news.
Yeah,
Who
we didn't
cares?
have time. Back on the Wikipedia articles. No. Yeah, there's some big news about Phil Spencer retiring.
Eh, who gives it? Who
Who
gives a shit?
Who gives a shit? Yeah. We shouldn't talk about gaming news on a gaming podcast, but never
Yeah, we
mind.
don't
I
care
guess
about
you.
gaming
Who
news.
cares?
I guess you're right. Who gives a shit?
And also, the people that the developer that remastered Shadow of the Colossus and
Blue Point Games. They've
Blue
gone.
Point,
haven't they?
yeah,
Yeah,
they've gone.
been shuttered.
They've gone.
Yeah, I saw that.
What else did they remaster? They remastered something else.
They remastered quite a lot. Didn't they? They did the Dark Souls remaster as well.
Demon Souls. They did Demon Souls, not Dark Souls. Yeah. So they're gone.
Oh yeah, Demon Souls. Yeah, they didn't do a Dark Souls one, did they?
And you think Bloodborne is right there. Everybody wants Bloodborne, but
everyone wants it on something other than the PlayStation.
exactly, like,
But I
why
think
close
Sony
them when they
paid
just
for it,
just
didn't
just
they?
make that? Anyway,
Yeah.
so shout out to that. Shout out to the Patreons. I'm gonna give myself a break from reading them out, but we do appreciate all the Patreons.
We do.
And I've decided that I'm going to say this out loud, so I have to do it. Stu,
Uh-oh.
okay.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to bring merch to the meetup.
What
my
the?
God, what the fuck?
Yeah, I mean, you need to say it, then you have to do it.
That's forced me to do it.
Yeah,
Right,
because
I'm
otherwise
gonna-
you just wouldn't.
Yeah.
You just wouldn't. You just
So-
like, no, I don't need to bother because I didn't actually.
So are you
going
gonna
to
bring one merch for each Patreoner, or are you gonna
one
like,
mug,
throw it
you
out
know.
like a T-shirt cannon?
I'm
Or
going
you
to
have a
gauge on how many
drawing?
people are going, and then I'll work around
You're
that.
like, if anyone can get a century break in this snooker table, then
Yeah.
you will get some merch.
There is a pool table, so if anybody can beat me on the pool table,
Go.
Oh, there you go.
you get a merch. Yeah.
Yeah, I doubt I'd repeat what I did at the sort of EGX
Yeah, I'm a little
one
bit-
year where I did.
But here's the question: is there going to be a setup for PUBG?
I'm not playing PUBG. I'm
Yeah,
I
done.
don't
chicken
even know
dinner
whether
solo.
they'll still even be featuring that as a game.
Yeah,
Maybe they
nah.
will, maybe they won't. Who knows?
Like to see someone come in and go, "Yeah, but you can't get a chicken dinner on Fortnite, bitch. Chinny sucks." Playing your own
Anyway,
I don't want to get a chicken dinner on
game.
full.
Wow.
My ass.
on that note,
Knackered.
we need to get the hell out of here. So let's. Get the
Yeah,
hell
thanks
out
for
of here.
listening, everybody. We love you.
Hello.
Thank you very much, love.
All right, show's over. No refunds. You heard the robot. Get out.
Get out. Get out.
No fooling! I'm from North Kilton!
Oh, hey, Ginger Balls.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, guess what?
Other kids in Springfield are SOBs.
Yes, they are.
There we go. And
They
that's
are.
another show in the bag.
Did it. Thanks for being here with us, everybody. I love you all.
We did
Scriptorium?
We did it.
Scriptorium.
I don't know. He's just making stuff up now to try and cover himself. That's what I think.
I guess. I don't know.
Monsters come out
and eat your peanut.
Right, I've got to go, guys. I'm up for work in the morning, but I love you guys,
I
and
gotta
I
go
will
as
speak
well to
to
grade
you.
these papers here, right here, like this.
Speak
So,
to you
thank you
next
for being
week.
awesome. And we'll
Oh,
thank
God,
you
I've got a
for-
suggestion, by the way,
oh,
for
oh,
next week's
Play My
Play My
Game?
Game Bitch.
Oh, yeah,
All right, what is
Yes.
it? Is it Xbox? Better not coffee.
Yeah, of course it is. It always is.
Okay.
It's Coffee Talk Tokyo. No, I'm going to suggest.
Hell no.
Hell no. I'm going to suggest Relooted.
I've heard of it.
Yeah, so
Oh,
let's
didn't you
try
play the
that.
demo of this Once Upon a Time?
No, I've never ever played this.
I've heard this.
I could have sworn you told me to play the demo, and that's why I downloaded the demo.
No, I
I
told you
think
one last
I
week.
think I mentioned it, Duke.
I think
Oh,
you
okay.
might have mentioned
Somebody
this.
mentioned Reloaded, and I downloaded the
I
demo.
I
so
think
I'll
I
play
mentioned
that.
it. It was me.
Okay, but is the whole game on
Relo-
Xbox?
The whole game's on Xbox. Relooted.
Xbox.
Okay.
Okay. On that.
All right.
All right.
On that
Groovy.
note.
Well, on that note, have a good night. Chinny, you don't need
later.
this recording, I take it?
Nope. We're all good.
Nope.
Okay, well then.
Right,
I'm
fingers
gonna
crossed
throw
it
in the
works this
ditch.
week. Anyway.
Who knows?
Yeah, come on, Podbean, help hook us up.